That's back.
Neither.
Welcome everybody to Stormforge, episode 34. I hate you guys so much, and I love you.
No, you don't. You can't ever.
What's going on, everybody?
I'm just impressed that you said Stormforge and not Maristrat.
It could have easily happened. It could have easily happened today.
Wait, what
It's
is
that
YouTube
Ed
look
magic.
right now?
Yes, the return of Ed.
No ton of Ed.
I make everything right.
Wait,
That's
but have y'all
not
noticed the
true at
return of
all.
Fife? On camera.
Yeah.
We got
It's
everything.
happening! Kind of. I hope. I pray. We'll see how stable this is.
Happy Valentine's Day, everyone. What a
Happy Palentine's Day.
fantastic Hallmark holiday we get to celebrate together.
Oh, let's not be cynical. It's romantic.
It's
I
Hey,
love you.
it's one of the days my husband brings me flowers, and I will eat that up forever.
Don't eat flowers. It's not.
I
they're
will
not
eat
good
them.
for you.
Oh no! If I'm in a restaurant and there are edible flowers, I'm all over that.
Is that
I'm
a
like,
thing? Is edible
Edible-
flowers a thing?
Give me the flowers.
well, they're not flowers, but edible arrangements has always been my go-to.
Oh,
Fruit.
I mean, I get like edible like fruit arrangements. I get that.
No, but like with petals on top, it's like this.
I'm just going to go ahead and throw this out there. Yeah, no, Ed is completely correct. Edible flowers are 100% a thing. Like,
Yeah. Makes you feel all bougie. It's lovely.
That's so cool. It makes you feel bougie. I don't know about that. It make me feel. No, mind. All I can think about is being like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
oh, you're thinking of like taking a whole ass plant and then not.
yeah, I mean, like, yeah.
No, this
Even
is like
petals are like-
hibiscus petals and stuff like that, and all the other stuff in between. You know, like you're not taking a thistle and being like, this one's a bit crunchy.
Ooh, that lovely Scottish flavour.
Ah, yes. The Scottish national animal and plant. What was it? Oh yes,
The
we chose the
thistle.
unicorn and the
The-
thistle. A fictional creature and something that wants to spike you. That's it. It exists just to fucking cut you. Nothing more.
That's why I exist.
Also the thistle.
God bless the Scots.
Who's got big announcements they want to let the community know about?
My mom just gave me my pot roast recipe. Woo!
Whoa!
yeah.
Let's go!
But I guess since I spoke up, I will say that Eden Falls Season 3 premiered yesterday. So that is our charity TTRPG that is GM'd by very own Edvard Spitz. And that happens over on twitch.tv/Wounded Warrior Project on Tuesdays at 1 p.m. PT or 4 p.m. Eastern or 9 p.m. GT. I guess I gotta say that one too. But it's great. Really stellar first episode. Super excited for the next. And we have a full 10 chapter season. Super stoked. And I think that's my only announcement. I don't know. I can't brain.
I'll give my announcement real quick. One, there will be no Beyond the Brick this week. To be entirely honest with you, Ed and I have been taking the time to rest because my God, editing has been real stressful. So we're taking this week to rest. But we should be back next week. Same with Our Lives After, not because we need time to rest, but because it's now a bi-weekly campaign. We only did the first 2 episodes back to back. That's kind of like think of it as a extended feature length episode 1 for an anime. But we're going to bi-weekly now every other Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern. So see us next week at Thursday on Stella Luna's channel for the 3rd episode of Our Lives After. I've been told that I told my GM that I feel my character feels more comfortable in this new world now, and they're like, "Oh, not sure how long that's gonna last." So next week is probably gonna be interesting. So you're not gonna want to miss that. I think that's it. Yeah, Our Lives After and Beyond the Brick. I'm working on some other stuff, but keep an eye out for that. This is my announcement of an announcement of an announcement. Just keep an eye out for an announcement. But yeah,
So on brand.
Our overlord of fantasy.
It's a weird whole load of nonsense, but as the new year has progressed, I have started creating actual proper workflows for things that I want to make that are awesome and cool, there are so many things that will eventually impact, but the two bits that I want to talk about here is script and things and whatnot for various D&D related stuff. So I've taken stock of everything and I've written like 20 plus things, and so I'm going to do a massive recording session in a little bit. The other more like general holistic YouTube thing, I have finally finalized my workflow for shorts. So starting next week, proper YouTube shorts on the main channel, mainly covering Destiny, and with everything else, yeah, that should hopefully help bring some little fun tidbits about the weirdness that is in the world of Destiny. So yeah, fun.
I'll give a Destiny related update.
Ooh.
Radio Mang, I love you. You'll forever be my Crimson Double. Remember that on this day. One of my favorite game modes of all time.
Was that a Valentine's thing?
Yeah, it was like their Valentine's event, but it was, I don't know, it was 2v2 PvP. It was really fun.
Aw.
Or not 2v2, but like, I don't know, you were teams of 2.
Yeah, teams of 2. And if you if you stayed close, you got a buff. But if you drifted apart, you got a debuff.
Oh,
it was all like, oh,
it was so adorable.
Hold your hands.
Go ahead, Ed. We are
hands stay together.
So excited that you were here.
Oh, I've really missed this. But yeah, my only announcement, I mean, 2 of them have been covered already by Sam and Drak, but if you keep an eye on the RP Geeks channel around April time, you'll be able to watch a 4-episode miniseries GM'd by myself and starring the incomparable Drak, an Orbital Blues campaign over on RP Geeks. It is very emotional, very fun, very sad, and yeah, it's great. It's really, really good. So you should definitely tune in for then. It's I think it's going to be something very special. So yeah, tune in April.
Ed made me cry. I was gonna say it. Ed made me cry.
I'm waiting for that.
Oh.
I've had that. It's a great feeling.
When's it my turn?
This season of Eden Falls, I think. Yeah.
Good luck.
I mean, this may be the episode to start crying as a free action if we can't get back to their ship.
Yeah, my literal words upon opening the battle map after 2 weeks away would probably get a shadow ban, so I won't. But I had some strong words to say.
Well,
Strong like whiskey, not like coffee.
He said, wow.
everyone else
I
got
said,
2
wow.
weeks to settle into their D&D character sheet with relatively low stakes, have fun, blow things up combat. And then you just happen to arrive now where the stakes are real, and they are cooked rare. So have fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, I can actually see chat again. Let's go.
Woo! Woo!
Yes.
Nice.
Took going to Firefox, but here we are. Let's go. It's always a good time when you're like, oh my God, you pull up a browser, you don't have anything saved in it. You got to go find your 18 passwords to log in. You're like, hacking time.
Hacker's voice. I'm in.
I'm so in.
Hacker man.
We almost had a full week of D&D, folks. Unfortunately, as you guys saw the other day, Sin Feisty Viking some love. Our poor man's popped his Achilles when he was doing jump rope. So we were out our favorite frog going into Bog Holla. So we deemed it fit to go ahead and cancel Maristrand last night. Wouldn't have been the same going basically into his arc. But we're supposed to have the Rise of the Black Worm boys back here tomorrow. I'll be playing on Nerd Immersion's channel after this, roughly about an hour after we get done. And Galateron will be on the weekend. And they left you with a big spoiler, or not spoiler, but a big teaser at the very end. So full of D&D, and I will also be playing Baldur's Gate Act 3 on Friday and Saturday. So after I get done hanging out with my nephews, I'm going to continue to push to schedule play so I can finish this game. And
get ready for 10,000
Act 3 is bigger than the other two.
So good.
This is gonna take you so much longer.
It's okay. We're here for it. We're here for the story, and everybody's been so cool. I've been unspoiled. I just found out some of the main characters in it. I had no idea, so I'm doing great. I don't know how I've gotten unspoiled this far, but yeah, say a prayer for me because I moved my Steam Deck back to my my nightstand, and I started trying to finish Octopath before I go to bed, and that's a bad idea as well. But I had fantastic RPG dreams, so
That's precious. My Steam Deck is my Disney Dreamlight Valley store checking machine. I do that every night before bed. Just check my store. Gotta catch them all. How do I collect the ones?
I found out that Booger Dog likes the
Don't like that name.
Like pixel art music, like the N64 style
like
soundtrack. Yeah, he's a very picky dog. He likes classic rock and is very upset when it's not on classic rock radio. But yes, we found out that he snuggled up while I played. I was like, "You never do this. Look at you."
What an odd Venn diagram. Like classic rock and 8-bit.
He's an old soul. He's just an old soul. He wants REO Speedwagon, and Dragon Quest. He's just living his best 1989. Okay.
What about 1983?
Good year, but not as good as 84.
I'll never know.
I'll never tell.
We need to. And yeah. Before we get started, one more selfish plug for creators. If you guys are thinking about supporting your favorite creators on Twitch, the best way you can do that right now is the next 3 months is to do an organic sub, not a prime, not a gifted sub, to add to their plus points. You can literally help them unlock an extra 10 to 20% for every sub that they have on the channel, and all they need to get to is 100 plus points or 300 plus points. We're pushing for the 300, so if you have it in your heart out there, you can click. You can even do a long-term sub and save $1.50, $13.50 to your favorite creator right now, subs them for the next 3 months, and unlocks an unbelievable amount of free money. So if you want to turn Daddy Bezos upside down and shake his pockets out for your favorite Twitch creator, you can literally do that today. Thank you.
Did you ever play Mischief Makers?
Nope.
On 64?
Nope.
Nobody ever knows that game. It's so obscure.
Mischief Makers, no.
But anyway, you turn people upside down and you go shake, shake. Yeah, and you get like things out of them. And that's what I knew crime was for me.
I'm here for it.
Sticky fingers, Sam.
We need to pick up where we left off. As the parties continued to make their exit through the winter wonderland of the mountain range and the Forgotten Lands, you guys have exited the crevasse, leaving the crash site and its twisted machinations behind. However, it doesn't take long for you all to remember the trek that it took to get there in the first place. Having to navigate through the snow and ice back to your airship. Finding a large patch of bloody and dragged bodies where the Yetis were previously as you guys explored for obsidian. You guys had to do some quick exploring in heavy snow, sending part of the party in Kallisto and Kelthud towards the cave that you found respite in halfway through. The rest of the party hunkered down back behind. In this split, Kallisto and Kelthud finding an entire cave of hung Yeti bodies and other creatures. Finding a pack of trolls processing, whilst the rest of the party finding ice giants in the mist. Successfully being able to convince the trolls to come to your side, you guys have found yourself locked into combat with ice giants looking to harvest. We pick back up mid-combat right after Fane's turn, who's just dropped a massive circle of death. That means we're picking up with one very pissed off ice giant right here that's taking a lot of punishment. Any questions before we start combat back up?
Nope.
Is this gonna
Oh,
hurt?
Man.
Does the giant take damage because it starts to turn in that sphere, right? I can't remember what it was. if
Yes,
that's
it
on
will
your turn or
have
on their
to.
You will have
No,
to
if they start
redrop the... Oh, by
Yeah,
the way,
I'm looking for it.
because we need to have one more freaking change. We are back to ready, set, roll. So, what does that mean? That means that shift is advantage and control is disadvantage again. And it will also mean that you have easy buttons. So I will show you a mock attack here with Mr. Farouk and my firebolt. All right. So you won't have to engage with the bar as you previously did. It's going to auto drop over here onto the side. Oh, I'm sorry, chat. I need to be on public roll. There we go. Now, whenever you hit damage over here on the side, it's going to give you a parse out with each type, and you'll have the easy buttons for each type of damage. So when it comes to your resistances, this will make things much easier. You will no longer have to do a bunch of the half and quarter math. It's all going to be here. So there's healing, temp healing points, then 2 times the damage, a quarter, half, and the normal damage. And it will give you that little line item for every type that comes through. Dun, dun, dun. All right.
The UI for that is so much better.
Yeah, we love our thank you, Ready, Set, Roll people. You are fantastic at making lovely, legible stuff. All right, let's do this. Starting off with this really pissed off frost giant and the troll in front of him. Remember to continue to T to target. All right. They are going to swing their great axe. Oh, yes, please. Yes, drop the...
I don't know why that
Fail.
rolled.
Let's go. Oh, damn it. I thought it was...
did
No,
that
no, no.
just as you said the great axe. And I was like, yeah.
I don't know why it
thought was a great
rolled.
act.
Everybody go to game settings in the top right-hand corner.
Mm-hmm.
And then go to configure settings. And to ready, set, roll. And make sure that you have roll damage on always.
Always roll damage manually.
There you go.
All right. So it is just the lightning damage that goes off again. And it's lovely because it's nice and parsed out there. Right.
Oh, you can do the individual bits. That's
Yep.
so nice.
And bam, you can see it right there. Frost Giant takes 13 lightning damage. Let's see here. Oh yeah, this guy he's feeling it. They are bloodied. Somebody was asking me the other day how exactly we do this cool pulsing light effect. And it's like, be really quick. There is no module for this. This is just me setting their lighting settings whenever it happens.
Let's get good.
Get good. All right. Let's do this. Big axe swing. And now that they are bloodied, they are berserking. This is the same as Reckless, so they swing at advantage, but melee and ranged attack rolls, actually, yeah, I guess all attack rolls have advantage. $21, they will hit.
Are we allowed to know what the troll's AC is?
Yeah, I believe it was revealed last time anyway. They're a 16.
The trolls, not the giants.
Yeah, trolls. The trolls are
Just
16.
to clarify.
Trolls are
Okay,
16.
cool.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. I'm wondering whether I cutting words things or not, because if it's low enough, then the threshold might get met. But
Yeah,
that's not
yeah.
low enough.
All right.
Yeah.
28 points of damage, 25 slashing, 3 cold.
Oof.
So it's half on the cold because they are resisting alt. But they take all of the slashing. And they will swing again. Just a reminder, the giants do crit on 19. Because they're using great axes. Whew.
Yikes. Good God. Oh, that's
41
mean
points of damage, 29 slashing, and max 12 cold.
You definitely notice Kallisto wincing as I think they're probably more invested in these trolls' survival than anyone who wasn't with the group expected. But yeah, 20.
I mean, hey, good news. One of the trolls is, one of the giants is already dead. So, it's bad, but it could be worse.
Has that giant ended its turn?
Good news. It is not half on cold. They are immune.
Oh, neat. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, that's great.
Okay, that's good. That's
Yes,
good.
they are
Okay,
immune.
cool.
I was like, I'm clicking the button. I'm like, oh, these are my hard trolls. Yes.
Oh, so we were nearly in the middle of the trolls and the giants fighting us. Thank goodness for everything you decided to do, Drak.
Yeah, it was a real favorable outcome.
Yeah.
And they will take their bonus action as well.
Bonus action as well? God damn it.
27, they will hit. 31 points. 25 slashing and 6 cold negated.
Yeesh.
All right, that since they are friendly combatants, this troll is at 36 of 115. He is hurting.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
And I will go ahead and reflect that as Yobodadi.
His song.
How did they record it with a straight face? Ed, also...
Which onomatopoeias are we going with today, guys?
Inside of our Discord is the new way to keep track of cards. We're not playing it inside the game anymore. We're just using a straight G sheet, and the entirety of it is party. So no one needs to ask. They just use whatever they want to use whenever it's their turn. All right.
Lovely. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. That giant will stay locked in with the troll. He will move out of the sphere.
That giant needs to make a strength saving throw.
I believe
Did it walk out of the sphere, you said?
They already made their strength save, I believe. Because that's
At
on
the end of their turn, if they were still in the sphere, but you just moved them, so never mind.
Yeah. That's the, all right. Here we go. This is our troll in the back, I believe. Yes, back middle. They're going to, unfortunately, not go into this circle of death.
That's
Unfortunately, I don't blame them.
Yeah, they're gonna look. They're gonna look at that and be like, he's gonna race this way.
Does Circle of Death stay around? Am I doing that spell wrong?
I'm gonna go and double check.
Instantaneous, not concentration. That's a one and done.
One and done. Cool. So we can take it down. And probably still gonna flex that way because I'm looking at the battlefield. There's the
oh, that way. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, flexing.
Yeah.
It's that way.
All right. It's gonna go with claw attack first.
Oh, get you some.
Let's go. It will crit. Does it crit on the claws? No, it doesn't. Dang it. Does it crit on the bite?
Did it crit on 19? Bro?
I'm looking. No, it doesn't. Rats. But these things do have to make the con saves, even though they have great cons. All right.
With the best ones.
Con save. If it fails the save, it has to have disadvantage on its attack rolls next turn. FYI.
Oh, yes. Get you some.
Let's go.
Wow. Wow. That was the +9. Let's go.
It's the DC on that bad boy.
It's 16.
Oh.
Yeah, these are
You would
the,
have easily got that.
Yeah, that was good.
all right. Let's see here. On this guy, he's gonna take half the slashing damage and none of the cold. Ugh. That's the only thing about the trolls. They knew not to fight back. It's a brutal one for them.
We're on their side. We've got this. It's gonna keep them alive if it kills him.
Ugh. Bite attack will miss. All right. End of that troll's turn.
That boy's dead.
That
He's
giant
very
is
dead.
gone. Let's go ahead and mark them off. Bye-bye. And remove. All right. Which giant do we have here now?
That music sounded super cartoony for a minute.
All right.
Sound like Tom and Jerry.
Giant is going to jump over here, and they are gonna toss a big old rock.
This is a dex save, correct?
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay,
this will be a dex save. Looking at our angle here, if Kelthud is to save from this angle, he would who would be adjacent would definitely try to protect Loluphia. So if he saves, Lolly saves. If he crits, Lolly crits.
Damn, poor Thane and the troll. Oh, Ew.
Okay. Come on.
Hey, I need you to do
I will-
great, Killfed.
I will give you guys the easy button here in just a second.
Oh, so that doesn't count.
Your dreams.
Yeah, you know, dreams come true sometimes, right?
All right. What the heck? It did both. Don't attack. Just save.
Reaction.
That hits.
Silvery bobs. Ah. No, that's
All
not
right.
how that works. God, I
Boom.
wish.
Now it's correct. But yes, just hit the. You got the easy button now.
Oh, this is my second time nat 20 against
On
their
that.
rocks.
Hang on, that's not displaying correctly because that's. Oh wait, hang on. This is that a saving throw?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm so lost because I rolled a 17 on that. That's not a nat 1. So is it just displaying the 23 as a fail? I don't know what the DC is.
Oh yeah, what is the DC?
Because that
Well,
panicked, but
yeah, you guys.
I think it was 20 last time.
Yeah, it was 20 last time. I don't know why it's. That
think
may
it's
be.
It's probably going off your attack.
maybe
attack or
but
whatever.
even
Maybe,
then, meets it.
Well, meets it beats it.
Well, it's
Yeah.
it's probably a ready set roll bug. It's probably queued in on just the roll and not your +6 modifier. So we see it.
I'll take a look. I'll take a look through things, but I won't change anything. I'll DM you if I see something that makes it look like it's wrong. But yeah, for the moment, you know.
No, you're good. You're gooch.
Scary.
Ed, you gotta roll.
Oh yes, there you go.
Where is my advantage roll?
Also, well done on the crit, by the way. Drak. Holy lord.
Rocks just aren't affected on me, apparently.
Your arm is rock.
I guess so, yeah.
Punch straight through
is.
it.
Oh, look at this. Hell yeah.
Nice.
Oh. Oh,
Let's go.
Fane.
Fane
Oh my
will
God.
not
Oh my
be
gosh.
hit.
Go.
I was a rock for a second.
And Mr. Farouk. Oh my god, it's so brutal. The monster sheets are not the new sheets, so I have things in 2 different spots, and my
looking
muscle
at-
memory just goes to a different spot. That
Oh
was
my
an ability
God,
check.
Everyone's doing it.
I need
Yeah,
saving
everyone.
throw. Damn it.
Dang.
It'll still that I got a +4, so that'd be a 26. Let's go. Half damage. Everybody in the club getting a half damage.
Can I use my crit to protect Loluphia again?
Yes.
Also, I just spin you out of the way real quick. I don't think I've let you move on your own for the past turn. I've been moving you around with me.
It's the greatest mockery of all time. You're really just doing the foxtrot and, you know, they're sitting there throwing rocks and it's like, is this
It's
war
Valentine's
dancing?
Day, okay?
We're gonna-
having a
Exactly.
dance.
We're gonna figuratively move you over in that direction as well.
That's fair.
Yeah.
All right,
I only
30.
parked there because of my movement.
The frost
Also,
giants,
Ed,
36
are you here?
points of damage. Oh crap, we lost.
Ed?
Did we lose Ed?
We hear Ed.
Oh, we hear him, but we don't see him.
I don't hear
I
him.
don't hear Ed.
Ed, speak.
I'm here.
There,
Yeah, I
there he
hear
is.
Ed now.
Hello.
Refresh
Yeah.
your ping. We lost your
Yeah,
video.
I'm here. Okay.
Yeah, we can hear you in Discord, fan, but you're still camera.
Oh,
Oh.
there we oh, it was there for a sec. Maybe that was just as you left. Hey, there it is.
Oh.
Cool.
There we go.
Nice.
Here's our friend.
Okay. There we are.
All right, so if you saved, it is the old half damage button on both. So 12 bludgeoning and 5 cold.
All right, easy peasy.
By the way, it still does a thing where it tells us like HP old 69, death -4, new 64. We're still getting like those tables every time. someone
The old
changes there.
69.
The old 69.
Nice.
Yeah, that's just how it's built into the system now.
Oh, weird. Okay.
I know everyone else says nice, but I personally say delectable.
Delectable. I'm gonna start saying that from now on. I like that
say
better.
delicious.
All right, they're going to make the jump. They're going to try to jump over the flames. We're going to put this at a DC 20. All right, they're going to take some flame damage.
Can I reaction cutting? Oh wait, no, have they failed?
Yeah, they failed
Yeah,
like
they
two.
failed.
Okay, yep.
So
never mind.
they're
Okay,
just going to clip some of that wall of fire. Let's see here. We will redrop that. Without consuming one of Ed's spell slots.
We both jam into this BG3 music track. I can't help but notice.
Yeah. I haven't played on a bit. I might boot up again after this.
I'm just like 2/3 of the way through Act 2 on my honor mode run solo, and I'm having so much fun. It's
You
great.
should try it on the mode. I haven't, even with my first playthrough, I didn't lose the entire time. I think I didn't like get a full TPK. So I'm curious if I can survive a honored run.
I've only almost wiped once. But it's when you're on the ropes, it's great, but it's scary as hell. And I won't lie.
End of Meteor and Core was scary. It's like, is this the one?
You know those times where we were all just like repeatedly getting each other up from 0 hit points? It was basically that over and over and over again. A lot of healing word, a lot of desperation until eventually we could turn the fight.
All right, they're going to make a sweep attack with their great axe.
Before this comes down, if I reaction Silvery Barbs this, will that make the attack flat or a disadvantage? Considering they're not.
It is a saving throw.
Okay, gotcha.
It's another dexterity one though. All right.
Ooh, I see. It's for us to make. My apologies.
And here's your easy button.
Myshkin, I don't think you're in range of this.
Oh, you are nowhere close to this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
This is
pretty far
this is everyone.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
Everyone except for Kaivar.
Okay.
Oh, so this does count.
Hold on.
Myshkin's on the other side of them, like fully away.
Yeah, Myshkin's got plenty of space.
What's going on here?
Yeah, Myshkin's like on the other side of the ice wall.
Yeah, everything's in there. Go ahead
Misty
and
stepped away.
Oh, can I do that now?
Yeah.
Yes, prize.
Oh, nice. Okay.
You got out of there. You did a hit and run last time.
yes, we made you a
Nice.
tactical retreat.
You just want to
Thank
be so
you.
far away from us. You're so moody.
Mm-hmm.
People.
I walk alone.
I'm Batman. I mean, Batman.
All right, Green Day.
Catman.
Just go ahead and give me a dexterity 20 save. Button's not working for me.
So just deck save.
Yep.
Ooh.
Why?
You're
Are
on
my rolls
18
so
and it
bad?
rocked off to 18. I saw
I
it
literally
on
have a
18.
+8 to this, and I have failed every time.
Don't mind this.
Oh,
Oh, thank God!
No,
Oh.
it don't. It
Okay.
doesn't. It
No,
doesn't
no, I
matter.
just thought it was one of us.
Yeah. I just need the damage button. Ooh, damage is low too. Let's go.
Like my morale.
Ooh. Owie, my bones.
Ay, ay. Owie, my bones.
Oh, Kelthard. Oh.
Gets to roll it twice, though. Maybe it'll improve. Oh, no. Luck has run out. Shield not catching it.
I think.
And a feign. Feign will save. All right. You guys got your easy buttons. Half if you succeeded.
The full damage one is the far right, correct?
Yes, it is the ×1.
Cool.
Hear this music, and all I hear in the background is these words from a devil echoing in my head. Split these intruders open. Avernus is ours. Throw their corpses in the sticks.
Oh my gosh, take us to dinner first.
How many co-op playthroughs of BG3 has he started? No one knows. Not even him.
All right, that is the end of that giant's turn. One more troll. They're going to get up on this frost giant over here on the side. Here we go. Claws first. Bouncy dice. They will not hit. Go for the bite. Ugh. 2 misses. Kaivar, it is your turn.
Okay, troll boy over here on the left-hand side as the crow flies. Pretty weak, going up against that somewhat weak giant. I'm gonna try something. Gosh, I hope this works, because suck or save effects. With his new short antenna, Kaivar is going to sort of take note, focus in, and his large pupils start to expand. Antennas start going rigid and point straight at that giant, as it will start hearing a bunch of telepathic static that is overwhelming. I am going to cast Dissonant Whispers on the giant. Can I get a DC 21 Wisdom saving throw?
It's disgusting. Oh my god, I love it.
Oh yeah, he's in trouble. So yeah, on a failed save, it takes 3d6 psychic damage, so here is your damage.
Ooh.
But the important part, which is why I wanted this, is immediately uses its reaction, if available, to move as far as its speed allows from you. Creature doesn't move into obvious danger, so sadly no running back into the fire of the storm, but it frees up our little troll friend, and yeah, keeps him safe.
It runs to Myshkin.
Which, you're targeting this guy over here?
Yep. The one that's in combat with the very badly wounded troll.
I think they can take 1 step back. Unfortunately, they are still in reach.
It just says use all their movement. I don't think it triggers opportunity attacks.
Climbs up the hill.
I'm just saying that
It
even
would
if
they went out of reach, but yeah.
Yeah,
it
he's
doesn't count as forced movement.
all right.
Okay. But yeah, all right.
Let me apply that damage. And all the psychic. Let's go.
Okay, right. Bonus action, Master of Tactics. Let's go ahead and give, Kallisto, grab your advantage roll. Easy peasy.
Thank you.
All right. Any movement for you?
I am going to... Yeah, I'm going to head a little further back. I'm going to go about here-ish. And that will be end turn.
Myshkin. New character sheet, new you.
Okay. So, I think bracing himself and hearing the noises on the other side of the ice sheet, Myshkin is going to move around, sort of strafing around the side and seeing this battle between a troll and a giant in front of him, just ducking and weaving under these gnarled arms as the troll is slashing at the giant. He is going to see one giant wreathed in this wall of fire and the other standing over his friends, and bringing one of his mage hands to his forehead and just pulling out this tendril of energy from what you imagine would be his third eye, just throwing it into the center of these two giants, and is going to cast Delirium Blast there. So they both need to make a intelligence saving throw for me, please.
That
I will
one
say-
is dead.
Yeah, the one in between with the flame, the wall of fire's got dead. Yeah.
What is
Right, well,
contamination?
I am so sorry. I'm so sorry.
No, that's okay.
Go ahead and
No, that's all right.
move that delirium blast however you would like.
I mean, I don't think it can do without damaging any trolls. I think that's probably the best it can do. So yeah, I'll leave it there.
Really care about the trolls?
Yes.
I think so.
Oh my God, Sam.
What?
Sam's so right.
They're just very confused, okay?
What, are they going on our ship?
No, they deserve freedom.
Liberate the
Yeah,
trolls!
by death. That'll free them.
Oh,
Wow.
In many
Okay, cool.
aspects.
Lolly has changed in these last
No, this
two
is Sam,
weeks.
who hasn't changed.
I think that's more worrying.
It's the Mardi Gras and the spicy Sam.
Shake, shake. Crime.
So yeah, it just needs to make a DC 20 intelligence
All right.
saving throw for me, please.
There's a little bon temps rule, baby. Here we go.
Roulette. You said that wrong. Warrior Yoda.
At least you used to
Big
get a
fail.
match when you chat
Yeah.
with that. That's funny.
So what is this contamination? It says you gain for Myshkin.
What's that?
At the top of his delirium blast, it says when you cast a spell, you gain 1 level of contamination. What is that?
Oh, what is that? It doesn't say that on my spell. Oh, yes, it does. Yeah, what is contamination? I didn't see that.
What the hell is contamination?
that sounds very important to know about.
Oh, so this is
I'm
from this
sure
spell
it
is
will be
from
fine.
this spell is from Drakenheim from the looks of it. And I think
Drak.
Oh.
is contamination is a mechanic in a Drakenheim setting.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, not
Yeah.
here. I just thought I was like, hey, cool, new psychic spell.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dungeon Dudes
I mean, it
Drakenheim.
can be.
no, you're not getting duded, my friend. You're no level of dude has been taken.
Ah, dude enough.
33 points.
so-
They will take all. That's a good hit.
Whoa!
Nice. So you just watch as this green energy sort of explodes just shy of the giant, and you see it just almost absorbed into its blue skin. You see its translucent blue frosty exterior just glow green ever so slightly before its eyes just shine in this emerald blinking light as its face contorts in pain as spikes inside its mind just press in almost like icicles, and that is all Myshkin is going to do in this turn.
That's all he says.
Yeah, that spell is amazing.
turn.
They get incapacitated too until the end of the next turn. God damn.
It's pretty good.
Unfortunately, these guys are not going to get incapacitated, but they will lose one of their strikes. So their bonus action is going to be out.
Still good.
I'm gonna I swear this month I'm gonna write out that tier for mythic, legendary, and normal creatures, where it shows you like, okay, if you use one of these effects, here's what it does to mythic, here's what it does to legendary, so you guys know ahead of time instead of me telling you after the fact. But you do get rewarded on that, and if it does, if they do nat 1 on any of those, you get full effect. So we're going to allow always for that percentile chance to happen, even to a big bad, but it's the super rarity. All right, let's go. I'm going to mark it with a little crazy icon so that I remember. Let's do this. This looks funny. Cursed. Perfect. Awesome. Anything else for you, Myshkin?
No, that is everything. Yeah, I think Myshkin will stay there for now.
All right. Farouk's turn. Do I have my big guy still? Yes, I still have my 5th level spells. Let's do a big guy. Let's do a mass cure wounds and try to take care of everybody here. Oh yeah, 4 D10s. Let's go. All right, let's see if I can crit. Come on, baby.
Oh,
do not crit.
Around off of it. Dang.
Yes, we'll use my 5th level spell slot. Yeah, get that reroll in.
Good God.
All right. Everyone gets back 40 healing. You just open it up. The healing is all the way to the far right.
Oof.
That's my only one of that
God.
mass cure wounds, though. Everything else.
So good. Oof. You rolled some hot dice on that, too. Good Lord. A 9 and a 10.
9, 6, 4. I'll take it.
Oof.
Normally, I'm hot trash.
Farouk has got health. I'm so weak as a cleric. Girl, you work out.
Does it heal the trolls
hey,
as
Myshkin,
well?
you're supposed
Yes,
to.
it is
yeah.
healing
Not.
all friendly combatants.
Okay, perfect.
It's the opposite. Click the heart.
It's on the far left. RoBear said right back, so on the far left.
I'm sorry.
Oh, right, okay. Right, right.
Dyslexia
No,
is
that's okay.
directional dyslexia is a bitch.
Okay, lovely.
All right, let's see it healed. Are these? Oh, these other trolls haven't taken damage yet. That's why. Let's go. I was like, why aren't they healing? We can't pull over any further. Let's go. God, now I can't leave either. I'm just gonna bark. And then, Lolly, it's your turn.
I am going to cast. What level can I cast this at? I will cast this at 3rd level. Not with these rolls, baby.
Dude, let's turn these rolls around for you.
It's impossible. I would like to add. I think I'm just gonna try to add inspo.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a 1d8. Wait, do we know the giants? The
18
16.
16 when slowed, 18 normally, I believe. And
Oh, well, does it hit? Or are they? No, they're not slowed.
yeah, the slowed one died, but yeah. Unless this somehow different, but yeah. 2 and above should make it.
Well, if that's the case, I'm just going to use a 1d6 then. Whoever's
Yeah.
handling cards. Sorry.
Yeah.
That's better.
That'll hit.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't target. Dagnabbit. This guy in front of me. He's within punching distance, and I don't like that. Why did it attack? What the heck? Don't do that. Okay,
Which
29.
element are you choosing with your chromatic orb?
I would like to choose fire.
Fire damage it is. 29 points will all apply. Fire bad.
Fire, owie.
By the way, I want you guys to notice just how short Elthud is up in the combat carousel. And it's making me chuckle every time I look at him.
It is a guy. Small man. Little boy. Innocent.
I'm not small!
We protect.
I'm just round!
Just
He's a round boy. You are in attack of opportunity distance.
Yeah. I also want to attack this. I don't like anything right here. Can I perchance use one of our extra strikes?
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
I would like to do that again.
I'll remove it from the table.
Thank you, thank you.
Overlord of fantasy, keeper of cards, breaker of troll chains. Oh! You unfortunately are going to whiff on this giant and smoke this poor ice troll behind him.
Oh no.
Can I take it? I would like to take the hit, if I can.
Because of the
Why?
way that you're built.
I've promised these trolls freedom. They're risking their lives because I promised them I could do this for them.
But would you have known that I was going to do that?
I've worked with you for a while now. I think maybe I know a flubbed spell at this point.
he can tell when you it's your wind up. It's the wind up. He knows when you're gonna zing one. All right. If anybody knows when you're gonna zing one, it's gonna be your partner. But I'm not gonna make this free. We're gonna have
Molly's definitely not a pitcher.
I'm not gonna get into this right now. You're gonna make a dexterity DC 20 save to intercept this.
You can
You
just
got
tell they're
this.
like holding the hand up like that, they're aiming around, and you can hear the spiel of "Here comes another guiding bolt."
Don't get me started on my guiding bolts. It's too early. How does it translate into a video game that I can't hit with guiding bolt? I don't understand.
It's mythic.
All right, he will intercept this.
I'm sorry.
Fine, it's
Why
fine.
did that have to be pretty decent? Wow.
It's the same as the last one almost.
He does take half damage though, so.
Yeah.
And he prevents the troll from losing its ability to regenerate and make a wisdom save.
Yeah,
So
I figured as much. Yeah, I remember. I know what
You know
trolls
what?
do.
I'm gonna say that Lolly, after she casts this first chromatic orb, and then before she goes to do it again, she's starting to cast it, and then Kilthud says, "I'm not short," and distracts her.
blame it on
She
Kalthud.
turns, and as
Wow,
she
blame on
turns,
Kalthud.
it's yeah, you know, easy target.
You can't.
Shut up!
Don't blame your magic on my rotundus.
Be quiet. I have to concentrate.
There's giants.
Sorry.
I can't be quiet.
Kelthud the Rotund casts Counterspin.
Kalthud the rotund. His new magic
He
card
just
has
starts like
arrived.
doing a little spin around.
That is definitely him with his shield up. Kill Thud the Rotund.
He's a cute little jewelry box character that opens up and they just spin. That's his music.
His music is just him complaining to Loluphia and Kallisto.
Overworked and underpaid middle management warden.
I have a question.
Yes.
Question to ask real quick. So I'm resistant to fire damage.
Yes.
But I also have a Gift of the Chromatic Dragon, which lets me give myself resistance to damages. Can I double up on resistances for this moment as a reaction?
No.
Or no? Damn it. Okay.
Isn't that one? It's gotta go somewhere. I
Good
would
try
say, though,
though.
she
I like
would
it. I like where
turn.
your head's at.
Lolly's distracted. Trying to beg forgiveness.
He just goes, it's fine. I would just do a face turn to face the giant in front of us again.
She's like patting you down as you turn away. Myshkin did this last time.
All right. Kill Thud. Gonna go in with his flail twice on the ice giant in front of him. Ooh. 13, not gonna get the job done. Second swing. Yo. Big damage. Come on. $11 bludgeoning and 13 radiant. 13 radiant will all apply. Bludgeoning is halved. Oh, thank God for those buttons. Saving my butt right now. All right. It is back to this giant over here. It has to deal with a troll in front of him. This guy is not bloodied, so he's not gone full berserker yet.
Can I reactions? Actually,
I don't think it'd be worth it.
yeah.
The AC is
no,
16.
you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really hard to get a decent value out of that right now. Oh God, what the?
Max damage on that. Good thing the 12 on the cold is negated, but it will take the full 27.
You want to tell these giants to calm down? Like, good God, that's like the second max damage roll we've seen out of one of these.
Yeah, they're getting nasty with the maxes. Let's see here. This troll. Okay, this one hadn't taken any damage before.
Nope.
So great axe it again. 21 will hit. 23 slashing and 5 cold. Only the slashing applies. They have not done this yet.
I don't like the way you started that.
Yeah. Okay, they are going to use the bonus action and they're going to throw a net on this troll.
Oh, did we ever see what was in those bags that they had? They had like huge sacks.
I think they were boulders. They threw. I think that's where they put the boulders out.
No, the boulder's been pulled from the environment. You guys don't know what are in the burlap sacks yet. And those sacks all got dropped up on the ridge, by the way. They're not on them.
Are they troll shaped?
They are giant shaped.
Real quick reaction, cutting words, which I have reflavored to psychic backlash. I'm gonna go ahead and roll a Bardic Inspo, and that will reduce the amount that.
Yeah, this is a good. This is gonna be a real good use of it.
Okay, so currently I believe my inspos are D8s, so
Yeah,
see if we can
come
get
on.
let's see if we can get a 3 or higher. There we go. That
Let's
misses.
go.
Let's go.
That net is gonna miss.
What was that? Seeing this miss.
I grow tired of this already. Net them, the rest of you, net them. All right. Troll's turn.
It's netting season.
It is still bloodied. And
Even after healing 40 hit points? Oh,
yeah,
Lord.
it was down there.
Yeah,
Yikes.
Let's roll a wisdom save for it.
If I may, having used the Dissonant Whispers earlier, I think Kaiva would try and psychically push the troll in towards the knowledge of it can't attack you if you need to run.
Wisdom 3. It's just locked in.
Dang.
It's gonna go. It's fighting for its freedom. And death is the only way.
Oh,
Big hit.
But man.
What a man, what a man, what a man, what a mighty good man.
Let's see that con save fail. Yes! Woo! Oh, Troll's doing work now.
Hell yeah.
Disadvantage on its attacks as well. Both of these giants have disadvantage on their attack rolls this turn.
Oh, yeah.
They will take half of the slashing. Unfortunately, none of the cold. Ugh. Oh, the 20 was so close. Ah.
The bites are just unlucky. I don't think they've landed any of the bites yet.
No. The
I
bite
know what happens.
is 2d10, 2d8. Oh, and if they get a crit, all of it will apply too. Damn.
Only Reggie's allowed to make the big OP nat 20 bites. Rest in peace, my sweet boy.
Rest in peace, truly.
Dax at the episode where we just recently got Reggie, and he's just like, wow, RoBear made a mistake. The entire time, Braum was like, I'm not healing him, and then you rolled to convince him. And then he was our boy. Our baby boy was birthed.
True.
You took so much joy in having Brom RP. Why don't you just let him fucking die?
Why am I wasting healing on this guy?
Oh, my creation. Is it real? Hey, don't drink and stat block, folks.
Or do, and give them to your players.
Kallisto.
Remember, he saved us so many TPKs. Let's be
Dude,
real.
True.
Pain-defining mistake, and I
Yeah.
love it so much.
Kallisto, your turn.
Okay. I am going to sharpshooter this.
Just a reminder
you
on
have
sharpshooter, they can only receive innate abilities to help them with sharpshooter. So that means Bardic Inspiration, which you have, Kaivar, and you can send those as a reaction, but cannot use the cards on them.
Yes. I already have advantage because of Master of Tactics from Kaiva.
Yes,
Which
yes.
is why I'm using this. But yeah, I'm going to fire at the troll that's hurting and is attacking the troll. The giant that's hurting that's attacking the troll that's hurting.
Let's go.
Because I have advantage, I can also have sneak attack on it.
Am
I?
Are you what weapon are you going to use?
I'm going to use my clan pistol.
Okay, clan pistol. 1 second, because I need to change something on your clan pistol. That we have amended. There we go. Plus at prof. You get your proficiency bonus as well on your damage.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Let me do it to the second one. Right. There we go. Clam pistols have been fixed.
Awesome. Okay. I'm going to attack. You said controller's advantage or
shift?
advantage?
It's back to being left shift and left control.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
Oh, that's perfect. Okay. Actually, before that, I'm going to use my bonus action to use Gift of the Chromatic Dragon as the flames that just struck me from Loluphia. You kind of see them kind of burn away a little bit at the clothing, but you see it kind of almost absorbs into the arm, the rock arm. And they take a deep breath and exhale, and you see just an impossible amount of steam, just hot air leave his lungs, and you see the flames kind of bubble up out from the cracks within his rocky arm to start to encase his gun as I put an extra bit of fire damage into this shot. It just
Does
adds
that mean
1d4.
I helped you?
Sure.
Wow.
So it just adds an extra 1d4 to my rolls for the next minute. 1d4 fire damage as I fire. But yeah, damage
Good job,
is
me.
25 points of damage plus sneak attack. 56. Okay, 20. So that's 21 so far plus 1d4. Chromatic. It doesn't let me roll from that, so I'm just going to roll it randomly. Okay, so that is 35 points of damage as I fire the first shot into the giant over there.
Did you roll your sneak attack damage?
Yes, yeah. I got a 6 for sneak attack.
Oh,
Total
okay.
6.
You just manually rolled it instead of hitting the damage button. I got you.
Yeah.
And then the Gift of the Chromatic, that's the 1d4.
Yeah, that's 1d4 fire.
Just test them out for me. Hit the damage button and see if they work correctly.
For sneak attack, it should work. Let's see. Yeah, sneak attack works. Chromatic, let's see. Okay, yeah, they do work. There it is. Sorry.
Okay, cool. We'll use your other numbers because they're higher.
Yes, please.
All right. Here we go. 3 points of fire all apply. Then we got 22 on the piercing. We're damn low roll. Plus 19. All right. That giant is looking rough. They are on death's door.
Okay. Trying to figure out if I want to do sharpshooter again.
Let's see here. And then these the 4 damage will all apply because that's fire. And then half from the 6. Got it. Still up. Very rough.
I'm going to sharpshooter again for my second attack. This time I don't have advantage on it. But hopefully I don't. If I do miss, it's not by too much. Okay, let's see. Run out of ammunition. It says my pistol has run out of ammunition. Okay. Do I have a limited amount of fire ammunition?
We'll probably just run out on there. Just go ahead and
just put it back on.
Yeah, just put it back on.
Okay, cool. I wasn't sure if it was like actually limited. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do another sharpshooter attack. And it's control for disadvantage. No, I'm just doing sharpshooter, it's flat.
Let's go.
Okay.
I was so close, but you got it.
Oh yeah, okay. And that deals 26 points of damage plus another another 30 points of damage total.
Woo.
And I'm sure, why not? I'm going to use Squire of the Somna Precise Strike to add another 1d8 to that damage.
Oh, come on. It's going to be so close. Come on.
An extra 3 points of damage.
Extra strike.
Um,
Because he's next. After Finn.
yeah, I'm gonna burn an extra strike.
They're still
I'll
up.
burn an extra strike. Yeah, I'll burn an extra strike. I won't do it. Okay.
They are berserking. You have advantage naturally against it. I'm so sorry.
Yes. Okay, I'm gonna fish for that.
You crit that other one?
Attack, then. Yeah, I'm gonna fish for that. Let's see. Okay, no. That's still perfect. So I'm gonna take extra strike.
Inspo.
It still hits. That's
Oh wait, 18.
Yeah, he
18.
he went regular, not
20.
sharpshooter.
Oh no, this was sharpshooter.
Oh God, you still got it. Let's go.
Yeah, this is sharpshooter,
Let's go.
With once I have advantage, I'm always going to use sharpshooter
Yeah.
because I have a bunch of stuff to help mitigate it.
Oh, the reroll of 1 to an 8. Holy lord. Whew.
And that is a DTD.
I think it's truly just a case of, as he sees these trolls fight for their freedom at the end of the day, they weren't exactly the most polite when they were talking, but regardless of politeness, regardless of charisma, they do deserve freedom. And seeing them fight for it and kind of honestly get their ass handed to them, Kallisto starts firing shots over and over, because at the end of the day, he promised these people that they'll be free after they're done with these giants. And I think it's just kind of a case of just very slowly, not huge steps, but very slowly stepping closer and closer to this giant, firing one shot, then the other shot, then the other, then the other, until it falls and collapses to the ground, and immediately spins to face the giant in front of us. And I'm going to use Action Surge. And I'm going to attack some more.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
And this time I'm going to take off. I'm not going to use Sharpshooter since I don't have advantage on this.
Technical question, a little bit cheeky. Considering the other guy was Berserk, would my advantage that I gave Kallisto from Master of Tactics have been used up on that first strike?
No.
Okay, in that case, I'm going to keep Sharpshooter on. At least for this first attack. And I'm using my advantage, so there we go.
Oh my god.
This is perfect. Okay. I'm gonna give it a try. I'm going to use disarming attack on this one. It needs to make a DC 17. It'll probably save, but I think it's worth a try and I get extra damage anyway. So does it make a DC 17 or drop its weapon?
Strength saving throw coming in.
Great.
Damn, okay. Well, it still takes...
Can I Reaction surge, cutting words. Just trying to remember what the name of the card was.
Not in this case.
Okay.
Damn.
Right.
Okay, so he takes a total of one that plus that plus that. So that is what? 38 points of damage. Well, I think it's a pass because of different resistances.
Dang, go Kallisto.
And I'll take my second attack against the same guy, and I don't have advantage, so I'm not going to use the sharpshooter on this one.
You need your sneak attack on that.
Oh, does it sneak attack apply? I thought
Sneak attack resets on a action surge.
Oh, perfect.
It's a new turn.
It's a new day. Yes, it is.
Yeah. As a fighter main?
Yeah. It's not great, but
I got you.
4 additional points of damage.
Damn, I want to play that fighter rogue multi-class now. Ooh, that's juicy.
It's very fun. I'm gonna attack again.
It is now on death's door.
Oh, perfect. Let's see if I can kick it through.
I like that.
Yeah, let's just do that. Damn. Oh, you know, it still hits. 19.
This dude went from okay to immediately in danger.
Is that an advantage? Is it berserk?
It is.
No?
It hasn't had its turn to berserk yet.
Okay.
Fingers crossed he's not going to get his turn, but we'll see. With an additional 3. Okay, there we go. And I'll add another. I'll put. Can I do this? No, I can't do it. I can do this once per time. Never mind. Yeah, that's the damage.
All right. It takes 3 fire damage, half the old piercing on 6, and then another 3 fire damage from Gift of the Chromatic Dragon. It is still up.
That's the end of my turn.
Did you take your bonus action shot on the first volley? You only did the first 2, right?
I used my bonus action for Gift of the Chromatic Dragon.
That's right. Gift of the Chromatic. Got it.
Kill a ton though, dude. Well done.
Damage Daddy's back.
Sorry, I don't think you did enough damage your turn.
If they weren't resistant to the piercing.
There is one more thing I can do, but I don't know if I want to use it right now. I want to save it for the other giant, just in case.
All right.
Are you assuming that we're not strong enough to take that one down before your turn? Excuse me?
What would you guys like Fane to
You're
do?
probably right.
Take out that giant.
What can he do?
What level of spells can he cast?
We cast Circle of Death last time, which I'm pretty sure is like a 6th or 7th level spell.
Can he cast 7th? And if he can cast 7th, is Finger of Death an option?
No, it's not a it's very selected. He can curse, he can dimension door, he can mage armor, he can web, he can Circle of Death. Doesn't have any other big spells, so it's Arcane Burst, and then if he kills them with the Necromancy, he can regain hit points.
What does Arcane Burst do?
That's his normal attack. It's a ranged attack that does necrotic damage. 40-10.
There's no easy way to get everyone in that to hit that circle of death without hitting anyone else.
And he's only got it. It's only got it once, so it's
Yeah.
Yes.
And you
It's
hit
at-
the trolls anyway, which isn't smart.
Yeah.
I
that's
guess.
just
I've
an
been
at
told.
will.
Wait, so what was his? Does he have any other damaging spells? Other than Circle of Death?
He would have, because he's a port from over on the other side, so there's naturally some stuff that's not on here. I would say that he would have Dissonant Whispers for sure.
Oh, okay. I'll say Dissonant Whispers again then.
Yeah,
Get this giant away from us.
Either that, or like if I don't know.
Oh, and he does have he has Lance as well, because he used the PF2E equivalent of that. I remember.
Is that a cantrip?
Raltham Psychic Lance?
Yes.
Is that? Oh,
that's the one where it can also incapacitate.
I know that was my favorite.
I'll say that one then. Let's see if we can get rid of the other action.
Honestly, guarantee the kill. It's half damage on a save, so you'll get something out of that.
All right. Let's see here, and that is is it a ranged spell attack?
If memory serves,
nope, just saving throw. Awesome, perfect. Yeah, because the Arcane Blast would be at disadvantage where he's at right now. All right, let's do it. Love this spell.
Thematically, it's fantastic to just imagine you cyclopsing someone. Just remove the
Cyclops has such weird lore, I recently learned. Like, there's so many different explanations for Cyclops' power. There's obviously like the classic is lasers, but there's another like canon. I think they retconned it at this point, but it's actually that his eyes are portals to an energy plane, and whenever he opens his eyes, it's just the energy from that plane escaping his eyes.
Okay,
it's so cool, but it's so weird.
Yeah, it's like no, not just a mutant, but also there's like other dimensions at play. It's not just evolution.
Oh my god, it almost nat 20 saved. 7d6 of psychic damage. All at the same time from Psychic Lance. 20 points. That will be enough. They have 10 hit points left. As you can see, it just grip its head as Fane uses this giant overarching purple, almost like halberd that comes down and splits into that giant skull. And it doesn't physically, but you can see almost like an astral projection of it splitting its helmet in two before it crumples and falls forward and settles. One more giant down. All the trolls still here. Fane will float back about to where Kaivar's at. Those guys that had disadvantage never even got to swing with disadvantage. They got messed up before it ever happened. All right. This troll's going to go in on the Frost Giant. We're going to go bite attack first. Let's see what happens. I just can't work.
Oof. That was almost a 1. Oof.
It truly is just bite is unlucky, I think.
Completely. Half on the slashing. None on the cold, and he will regenerate. 10 points of healing.
Does the guy need to make a con save as well?
Getting there.
My apologies.
No worries. Oh, I have him double selected. That's why. Undo that healing. You don't get that giant. You don't get it. All right. Con saving throw. Let's go. They will succeed. We've been lucky.
Yeah, okay.
We have been lucky. All right. Yeah, that's a healthy boy over there. Into their turn. Second troll. It's gonna go in as well. Fighting for that freedom, baby. Come on, bite. Let's see it. Let's see it. Finally.
Broke the curse. Let's go.
There you go. That's what we needed.
Hey, it rolled a higher piercing than normal, so let's get it. 8 points of piercing damage. None of the cold. Claw attack coming in. Dude, it is so close to rolling a 20.
Every single time. It's just a tease.
Six points of piercing. End of its turn. Kaivar, it is your turn.
Okay, right. Yeah, there is not much more that I could do on an individual basis. However, I can still go ahead and use my good old kinetic impulse. So I'm going to move up to Thane and I'm going to do that. Two of these bad boys heading towards our not so friendly giant.
Just a reminder, kinetic impulses are flavored Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast! Eldritch Blast! Both of those should hit. I'll also drop sneak attack damage on this for passing things out. And here is your rolls. Why is it rolling the things?
It rolls damage again. It rolls to attack again every time you hit damage. It just is kind of like a thing it does.
Okay.
It's always the same thing you rolled earlier. Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't change the damage. Okay, cool. As long as it's not... Yeah. That just confuses things in the log, and we do not need that. Only 4 damage on sneak attack, but that's all force.
All of that force applies. 15 on the first. And 12 on the second. And sneak attack, because those are force. The sneak attack is force as well.
Yeah, continue to do what I have done before. Yeah, bonus action, Master of Tactics. This time I'm going to send that to Loluphia.
Bless you. Thank you so much for the morsel.
Enjoy your advantage. It will
I
help.
will.
Myshkin, it is your turn.
Okay, so seeing this giant looming over the trolls in front of me, Myshkin is going to reach out both of his mage hands into the air and pulling them together. You see a small moat of fiery energy between them. Green, vibrant and vital. And you see that this fire seems to take the shape of an almost humanoid figure. And you see that as it moves, it is mirroring and mimicking the movements of the giant itself, as Myshkin is going to cast Immolation on the creature. So it needs to make a DC 20 dexterity saving throw for me.
Let's go. Failure.
Okay. So the damage is not great.
I don't know about that, man.
Pretty good.
Oh, actually, no, that's okay. I only saw
definitions.
half the dice. That's okay.
You saw.
It should be like 86.
It should be actually better than it, actually. So yeah, 43 damage.
And I've been forgetting, you get your ones rerolled. I need to tag that on your spells.
Oh, that you have 3 ones in that damage. That is huge.
So I'm gonna see if Oh no!
Shall I just re-roll?
It part of ready set roll isn't fixed yet. We used to just be able to click these and it would re-roll them.
Shall I just roll 3d6?
Yeah, do me
-3.
Yes, do me a favor. Click one of the ones and see if it does anything. Does it just minimize it?
Yeah, it just minimizes it.
Okay, cool.
I'll roll 3d6 -3.
Cool.
Because then we can just add that to
Perfect.
the damage.
All right,
Okay,
47.
so additional. Cool.
Oh, there's a dang it. I'm sorry. There is a 2. Go ahead and
There's a 1 in there.
Oh, wait, do you reroll 1s and 2s?
yes, he rolls 1s and 2s on fire.
Oh, you roll 4d6 then.
Oh my god.
Because there's 2 in there as well.
Oh.
You roll another d6.
I have to do it on a spell by spell
just-
basis, so I forgot.
Yeah, no, you're good.
This is only
I'll just
rolling once, right? This is
So
not
yeah, just a
re-rolling
roll a
infinitely.
d6 -2.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't stack by the way. It's just whatever you roll next
I
is.
was
Yeah.
gonna say that's about to get very scary otherwise.
Yeah. Oh no.
Do it again.
Rats! It only gets it once. This is all right. So we walked ourselves back to 46. All right. Here we go. 46 points of fire damage. On immolation.
So it has to repeat that save at the end of each of its turns.
God.
This magical fire cannot be extinguished by non-magical means. Bright light for 30 feet around it. At the end of its turn. Let's go! Let's go! Any movement for you, Myshkin?
I think Myshkin's gonna stay where he is as you see this creature just from within, again, underneath its icy blue skin, you just see green fire shining out, almost like a lamp through glass, just shooting out just green shadows and flickering light all into the snow all around. And yeah, Myshkin's eyes gleam a little bit watching this.
Love it. Farouk's turn. Everybody's been dodging everything. Everybody looks good.
Yeah, everybody.
I've been protecting you for the most part from
So
the
grateful
rats
for
and
the men in
rarries.
my life.
Oh my goodness. This is we
Because I would have failed everything.
let me see and if I can drop some utility for us here. Anything else that we might want? Oh yeah, I'm out of 5th level spells. Can't do any of those. All right, I'm going to hold my action for when everybody gets behind this point. I'm going to cast Hallucinatory Terrain.
Oh, come on, Myshkin.
Hallucinatory terrain to make it look like this completely collapses into the glacier. So it looks like there's no pathway behind us. Lolly, your turn.
Okay.
I will also get back.
We are going to do
Robert, did you say I could hand out Bardic Inspo as a reaction?
Yes.
Good God. Okay, awesome. Cool. Yep, 100%. I'll
casting
remember that.
Shatter at 4th level. I need it to make a DC con save.
Here we go. Yeah.
Reaction cutting words. It will fail that.
Let's go.
Woo! Nice.
Drop that in the chat just so that it's been used. Don't need to roll because anything will be lower.
22 thunder damage.
We'll take all thunder damage.
Oh wait, I get to roll that at advantage. Well, never mind, because that's a. Just kidding.
It's a save.
Yeah.
They are on death's door.
Well, if that's the case. Everything is they have to make a save.
All right, using an extra strike.
Sam already did.
If I really even have anything. Oh, okay. Actually, yeah. Oh wait, do we have an extra strike or no? No, I already used it.
You already used one, yeah.
So no, then that is end of my turn.
Movement.
Faroük didn't communicate this, right? What he's planning to do?
He will. He will. He's not gonna do it. He's not gonna mess up the trolls, and he's not going to, do it while anybody's there. It's basically, you're gonna be okay.
I'll stay here. End of my turn.
Kelthud is gonna look over at that giant on fire. I almost pity the fool. And he's just going to walk back. Go ahead and roll your immolation.
Okay.
Kel thought the return has no mercy.
Even though it's at the end of their turn, he's foregoing his to see this thing burn.
So it needs to make another dexterity saving throw or take 4d6 damage.
Just go ahead and roll it.
Oh, okay.
It's
cool.
their HP is that low.
Oh, okay. Brilliant. So 1, 2, 3. And I re-roll a 1.
Mm-hmm.
Is that right? Lovely.
All right, so it'll be 15.
damage.
As expected, just enough. 11 points does it in. Go ahead and describe that giant's demise and immolation.
It is undramatic and strangely quiet against the snow, as Myshkin, hearing Kelthud mutter almost under his breath, Myshkin's ear just twitching in the dwarf's direction. You see the wryest of smiles underneath Myshkin's flickering whispers in the snowy wind. And the fiery figure between Myshkin's mage hands moving and straining against the fire within. Myshkin just simply presses his mage hands together, and the fiery figure between goes out, extinguishing. As quietly, almost anticlimactically, the giant just begins to crumble, almost like the scene in Endgame where everyone's disappearing to dust. You just see this figure burn as ash drifts away, intermingling with the white snow on the breeze, until disappearing.
I love it.
It's so good to have you back, dude.
On that note, you guys are officially out of combat. Go and take a quick break, refill your beverage, and you'll be able to investigate the scene, interact with the trolls.
Ooh.
Okay, perfect. That was honestly pretty good.
That was very good.
Yeah, I feel like that was such an easy fight.
Sam,
I gotta go. See you.
I'm gonna go stretch my legs a little bit.
Right. I think I'm getting the hang of how my character works now. How have you been, RoBear? I've really missed you.
I have missed you so much, Ed.
Yeah.
What have
you been up to?
I've had to be in your boots. I've had to be in your boots for too long.
It's easy. Myshkin doesn't wear boots. It's fine. It's easy.
Yeah, I did my best to try to take as Myshkin-y of spells as I could. But as you are a wizard...
No, it's great. Yeah, the spell selection is... Yeah, it's obviously, in 5e it's more limiting, but there's some cool stuff in here. Like, really cool stuff.
Yeah, I enjoyed when I saw the Delirium Blast. I was like, ooh, I love this. I like that they're adding more third-party stuff that's already in there instead of me having to fish Homebrew out. Big fan.
I have an idea, because obviously it says gain corruption or something. I have an idea for what we can potentially do with that, so I'll message you later.
Ooh.
But yeah.
Cool.
Maybe our own little spin on it. But yeah, it is really interesting, like, so Pathfinder, the first time I'd ever played was Stormforge. And it's really interesting going from something that is much more crunchy, but gives you more... Not more freedom, but I think it gives you freedom in a very different way. And sort of going back to 5e, it almost feels... Like 5e almost feels more streamlined in comparison.
It very much is.
Yeah.
It more shows you what's in your lane, and from an audience perspective, like they know you're an evocation wizard. So they know even though that you're going to play it differently and you're going to make different choices, at the end of the day, it's within this lane of evocation wizard. Whereas when you're in Pathfinder, there is going to be no one unique. It's a very much your own wild creation. So you never know really what those characters are going to do or what you're going to take. Fun from a player's perspective, hard to digest as a viewer without other tools and stuff in your hands.
Well, yeah, because I remember early on, finding spells and going, oh, this is cool, can I just steal this from another class? And you were like, yeah, sure.
Yeah. And I still do that with D&D. Anything that thematically fits, we do. If it makes sense, it's all about it.
I love, because I think I like Pathfinder more than D&D, at least from a player's perspective, because I have a thing, I don't know if everyone does this, but on D&D Beyond, I have maybe 100 something characters. I just build. I don't even play it. I just build them to be like, I wonder if I can do this. And like, a lot of the time is like heavily flavoring to make it a thing I want.
Yeah.
But with Pathfinder, it's like there's probably a feat for everything. If you want to do something, there's probably a feat specifically for that thing. And I really love how everything can become useful in every situation. I think that's the thing I really love about Pathfinder. Like, you can be a charisma-based class and still be useful in combat. And that's not always the case with D&D, at least in my opinion. A lot of the times, if you want to be useful in combat, you need to have either great spells or great spell casting, like spell attack. Whereas in Pathfinder, you can be like, my intimidation's high, I want to intimidate them, and there's an actual thing that happens when you intimidate them.
Yeah.
Or like, I'm going to talk them down, I want to charm them, and there's an actual thing that happens when you like persuade or charm them. I really love that kind of stuff because then it lets me play weird characters without feeling like I'm holding the party as a whole back.
What? I can't
Sorry, don't mind.
Time.
I'm gonna
I was talking about how much I love Pathfinder.
I'll be right back. I'm grabbing my coffee.
Yeah.
Sorry, in the background, Elle is also trying to figure out how far she can reach in order to get.
Okay,
inside
that's what I
the
was
scope of the
hearing.
camera.
I was hearing a woman giggling, and I was just like,
Yeah.
do I have an ad up or something?
Sam, what do you mean? There's no woman giggling. Are you okay,
He's my
Sam?
wife.
What are you talking about?
There's
My
no one
wife.
there, Sam.
No,
Sam,
stop.
we're not here. Who you
She
been talking
haunts
to?
me, okay?
Sam, wake up. Wake
Can
up.
I pet that dog? Can I pet that dog?
Am I just
yeah,
hearing
I will-
so many different sounds now?
I am tempted to take the camera and briefly show everyone Turbo, because he is in the bed next to me. But I also know that is going to completely screw up my stream view. Also, it's not the happiest of sights because right now he's got a donut on. He's not. Yeah, little baby is obsessing over his paws, so we're making sure he can't lick.
Sweet baby. Sweet baby.
But back to how much I love Pathfinder.
You know, I
love
also
Pathfinder.
love Pathfinder. With these rolls, I've had a poor roll every single time since we switched
Yeah.
to 5e. It's like
Yeah.
it's my curse. I am so bad at 5e.
I mean, look, listen. Eventually, I think that you'll roll the. Yeah, I think.
Hey,
you'll roll
I
the,
can only itty bitty critic committee once. We went through that story. It was great. And I think that the rest is history. Like Lolly is history.
I mean, no, as far as Kallisto's concerned, he's not gonna let
Yeah.
that happen.
Glad
I'll be right back.
the men in my life are thriving for me. I love men. You know, women can't survive without men.
Listen, happy Black History Month, am I right?
Yes.
It all makes sense. No, this is great.
You know what? You're right. I will lose all month. I accept. But if I win, then we both win.
I mean, that's true, yeah. I just want to get a crit at some point. I'm fishing. I want to get a
Yeah,
crit.
shut up. You've gotten so many crits.
For saves, I mean for attack rolls. I'm a rogue.
Oh.
A rogue wants those crits.
Sorry, two's not enough.
It's not. I want crits
RoBear
on my
was so
attack
nice with that one only doing another attack. He could have done so much more.
rolls. I knew it was gonna be fire, and I also knew about at least Drak above game knew what fire does to trolls. So I was like, oh, let's try and intercept that if we can.
Wait, what does it do?
It stops them from being able to regenerate. So trolls can regenerate at the end of their turn. But if you hit them with fire,
Oh.
that's the only way to shut down the regeneration.
Noted. I never knew
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Our dog is an idiot. He's
No.
got the big-
That's what makes
he's-
them precious.
No, it is, but he's yeah. He's got the big donut collar on, which means he can't do his thing. But also, he's a wee baby boy. Yeah. Elle just had to hold him back because he thinks he's invincible, and he tried to go down the stairs with it, which was going to end with him face planting all the way down the stairs. So yeah, I had to very quickly also come along and make sure everything was all good. So yeah. This dog is just being silly right now. It's fine. Baby is okay, but he's
Little guy.
big stupid.
Baby. So small.
Very
No
small.
thoughts.
Very small, no thoughts. Only.
Only
For
sleep.
him. Yeah,
And
honestly, only sleep. He's the kind of dog where if you put a blanket out, he'll just go underneath the blanket and just fall asleep.
Aww.
Yeah.
I have that whenever I lay my dressing gown out on my bed, which is what is currently happening. My cat will just immediately, because it's really thick and furry, so she'll just come over and like paw at it like it's a big, big cat and then just curl up on it.
But that's
Tallulah just takes my heating pad. I've fully lost my side of the bed. I go in there and reset the heating pad like every couple hours because she's just like, Mom, it's getting cold.
So, I don't know if this happens, but if ever there's an animal in the bed, aka Turbo, sleeping between Elle and I, he creates what we call the H, where he acts as like the middle stick of the H.
That's what children do too. Trust me.
It's so frustrating because it's like this tiny little shit is taking up approximately 45% of the width of the bed. And Elle and I are sitting there and both of us are probably just clinging onto the edges at that point. And we'll wake up and we'll be like, man, I didn't sleep well. Did you? No, I didn't sleep great either. And we'll look at Turbo and he's just like, oh, hello.
Best
I
sleep of
slept
my
great,
life.
guys. This is the most... I can't be angry at him, but also cheeky little cheeky shit.
I hope those giants sleep great. Good night.
I mean, I guess, yeah. Isn't it like the cousin to sleep is death?
Yeah, what's that saying? Sleep like death? Or,
Sleep like the dead.
there we go.
That's how I sleep. Like the dead.
Can't wait to visit Sam, and Eric's like, Sam's asleep, and we just see you like a pharaoh, arms crossed your chest.
But Sam doesn't sleep, so
That is true. Yeah. So I guess, yeah.
Sam be
dead don't
suffering.
sleep.
No, at MagFest, I just randomly passed out one day, and Gabe had to check my breathing. He was like, Sam, I thought you were dead. It's like, no, I was just
Boy, that would've been
out.
awkward.
I just sleep very still and quiet. I do not make noise. I do not move much.
Not gonna lie, if that
I am the
happened, I
dead.
think I would have a breakdown. I think I would be so stressed.
If I died?
No, if you did the thing where you collapsed and
What do you
looked
mean,
like you died. No,
If he died, I'd have been fine. I mean, if you
like
pretended to die, I would be stressed.
If you die, that's a you problem, Sam.
Walk it off,
very
damn.
much, it's very much not a you problem at that point. It's an everyone but you problem.
Suddenly
at
I'm
that
a
point.
zombie. What?
Okay, this is the scene we
previous
saw
scene
when we
from the previous
initially.
episode.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was like,
Guess
what?
who's back?
There's more?
Yeah, they're back.
All stand up.
RoBear
All
said,
stand
hey,
by this-
Sam, you remember what you said? I gotta go.
Oh no.
I gotta get some spell slots back.
And now we fight the trolls. Let's go.
I mean,
Just so I can say, meat's back on the table, boys. You guys are out of combat. Trolls are breathing very heavy and frantically looking about. But the giants are gone. I'm assuming you're going to bring your storm sphere down, Loluphia.
yeah, I guess.
Myshkin, do you want to
She
bring your wall of
does.
flames down as well?
I will, yes. The green flame just
Yeah.
dissipates into the snow.
What a
Just-
superhero name. I'm the Green Flame.
And the green flame.
For a recap, the giants' possessions that are on them are down in the valley in front of you. The massive burlap sacks that they had are up on top of the ridge.
Lolly would love to take flight to go check out those sacks on the ridge.
Anyone accompanying Lolly?
I think Myshkin will go with just wrapping the burlap sack still not wearing proper clothes, Myshkin is just going to continue stalking through the snow as it blows all about him.
Are you going to climb the ridge or use magical abilities to catch up
I'm
with
flying.
Lolly?
Myshkin will climb. He's somewhat in his element.
Snow cat.
Meow.
Do you wait as Myshkin climbs, or you just kind of like float along with him?
Depends on if Myshkin communicates that he's coming.
Myshkin just silently follows, I think. He's...
Then she doesn't wait.
All right.
No
Lolly,
idea. I'm being stalked by death.
go ahead and roll a perception check upon arrival.
Why do I play this game?
Use a luck. I don't know. Like we're near the end of the session. Just use a luck or something.
I'm so
we're
sorry.
gonna get at least one good roll for you.
I'm so sorry. Oh my god. If I was
I
there,
got a
I would
little
guidance
snow in
you,
my
but
eye.
I'm
even
gonna
then-
use a lucky.
Okay, I'll take it off on the sheet.
There we go. That's
There we go.
Redemption.
Bet this will be important too.
Sorry, headphone users. That was a lot for me.
You're good. Discord helped. It's fine.
You find a frozen, empty burlap sack. You...
That's fine. I just thought I could roll above a
No.
10.
Imagine.
The moment that you get close enough, it's been kind of obscured by the snowfall that's been laid before, and a little bit of that giant sack is kind of frozen on the ends, but you can see it is squirming as if it is full of larvae inside this bag. They're kicking and prodding, and there is an unintelligible language that you do not understand coming from inside that bag.
I would.
It is a very deep bass
Is it like guttural?
influenced. It is.
Like, are they
It's
hurt?
lighter
Is
than
that
it's
something you
lighter
could
than
tell?
lighter than giant, but deeper than Goliath. And with a nat 20, you will see that there is what looks like a large tusk protruding up and out of one of the lower ends of this sack.
Does his tusk look like a troll tusk?
Tusk is as much as I can give you.
Okay. She wouldn't get much closer after observing all of this, but her necklace lights up so she can communicate to Kallisto. You all might want to get up here. I don't know what's in these sacks, but I don't want to open them. And also, could you ask Kaivar if they could somehow psychically communicate with whatever's in these sacks?
You see, Kallisto was, I think, in the process about to approach probably the most hurt of the trolls before pausing and getting this message. And I think we'll just call out to the trolls. We'll be right back. Hopefully we'll be able to attend to you when we are. Kaiva?
Yes, Kallisto, yes.
It looks like Loluphia found something up on the ridge and they might need you to communicate with it psychically.
Yes.
Okay,
You will see a moment where Kaivar briefly focuses in.
If this one, Kaivar, brings Vox, with time, Vox will
let me speak with them. Yes? But
Okay.
for now, like this. Yes.
Yes. No, that's perfect. Okay, let's try and climb up here, and I'll head towards the ridge leading Kaiba with me.
Clem.
You have 6 arms.
Yes.
And I have one
do you need help?
athletics.
For each arm, right?
Yeah, sure.
What
we'll say
athletics for
that.
each arm?
Yeah, we'll give it a try climbing.
You guys have more than enough tools at your disposal. You can describe your ascent however you would like. Whether it is more interesting or smooth is up to you.
I think it's pretty average. I don't think Kallisto hasn't been in the like snowy peaks very often, especially not around this region. So I think there are a few slips, but nothing major. He gets up there just fine.
Before the two of you do arrive, and as Myshkin climbs over the crest and stands next to you, Lolly, after a moment of silence, you just hear Myshkin. Bane, do you trust him?
You're asking Fane if he trusts.
No, he's asking Lolly if she trusts Fane.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
She doesn't look at you because she is not taking her eyes off of this sack. I don't know what to think yet, but so far he's on our side. What about you?
I don't know. Truth be told, since we met him, I've mostly been keeping to myself. I do not know if one who used to be allied with Voshborg elements. Yeah, I don't know what to think, but
I mean,
I
we have
apologize.
a part of Voshborg in us now, so we can't really judge that, can we?
I know. I guess I've been turning it over in my mind.
Is that why you've been brooding? She says with a little bit of a smile at the end of that.
You may call it brooding, but much like you, sometimes I like to mull things over in my own way.
A little more sassier. Huh.
A little, but I've been learning from the best.
Ziva's not that great. He would never
His
get
mother.
too sassy.
His mother, on the other hand.
Careful, or I might feed you to whatever this is. I feel like by that time,
Yeah.
Kallisto
This is
and
just-
Kaivar.
You hear like a weird scuttle, and you see that as climbing the cliffs, Kaivar's actually converted to all fours briefly, and is doing kind of like not quite a dog bound towards you because he's got the vox tucked in with his tiny arms. It's yeah. Think of somewhere between that and the General Grievous shuffle, I think, and then just gets back up on his proper legs.
Have any idea what we're looking at?
Not a clue. And she's pointing down, there's a tusk. I can't quite tell what it's from, but it's making some sounds if you listen closely. It's not a language I know, or can even decipher.
If I was going to see if I knew what this was, I know we don't have Bardic lore quite the same way as we used to. What would you make me roll instead?
Spell attack.
All right. Let's see if I can identify what this is. from Tusk alone.
What a spell attack!
What the heck?
That was acrobatics.
Nope. Look, the one below.
Excuse me.
The acrobatics is me making it up the cliff face. If I'd rolled a 1 on that, I would have shyly dimensioned it again.
Ivar does a really sick flip.
Yeah, that was the Grievous shuffle.
With a 22, the tusk is nothing like a short-ended ice troll curve. It is a very, very large and pronounced, almost horseshoe that's gone up. It is a 3 to 4 foot long tusk that is stuck up in the air. So you can certainly rule out ice trolls. It is something else. And since it is clearly speaking a language, it is something intelligent enough to be organized.
Do we know what language it is to see if we do know that language?
I have checked your languages, and you guys do not know what it is speaking.
Ooh.
Can we get Can we gauge what language it is if we don't understand it? Like the same way I don't understand French, but I know the sound of French.
Like a Latin-based.
Anybody that knows
Most
Giant is
languages.
going to be able to pick up, Giant or Goliath is going to be able to pick up some words.
Okay. I'm going to open it. You might want to stand back, just be ready. For all I know, it could be others under the command of these giants that we've just felled. Now they can be free as well.
Myshkin nods and
Right.
preemptively lights one of his mage hands.
Here's the question. How are you going to open this particular giant burlap sack?
We could do it together and each go one way. This depends on how large this opening is. It may not be something to open with one person.
Is it like
Could we
tied
determine that,
shut?
RoBear? Yeah.
Like,
Yes,
what are we looking
this
at?
thing is absolutely faceted shut. Whatever is in there, they did not want to get out. And
Right.
it is actively squirming and shouting on the inside.
Should I try and telepathically talk to it before we do this? Because if we plunge a knife into the side of
That's
the
what I
burlap sack,
want.
that's going to panic it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, looking in the direction of the burlap sack, not quite knowing where exactly to direct any of the psychic energy, but knowing there's something alive in there, Kaivar just sort of tries to focus and hone in on the source of mental energy and the intellectual acuity of the moment.
Since you're unable to see, you're targeting the whole bag.
Yeah, the whole bag. For better or worse, I don't know what that does.
All right.
I feel like that was relevant, but let's not change course now.
Go ahead.
This one does not know you, but you are safe, yes? Giants are dead, yes? We will free you now. Stay calm, please. Yes?
Not sure what response that gets, but the good news is it's telepathy and they don't need to share a language, so they will understand it.
I want you to roll a persuasion check.
Okay. I'm going to guidance myself for that, so I'll add a d4 onto this.
Wild.
21.
21. As the extreme rustling that has been going on and the immense chatter stops. And the bag settles still. Kallisto, give me a perception check.
Hey. Perception. 24.
24. You're going to be able to find a spot on that bag that doesn't seem to have an imprint, and since they're staying still, you believe that you can target this without harming what may be inside.
Yeah.
What are you going to use to try to open this bag up?
I think it's just a dagger. I'll just pull out a dagger, or probably even just like a one of the cooking knives that we have just to cut this thing open.
Your dagger does not work. It is not strong enough to cut.
Would she'd be next to you, and seeing this not work, she lightly reaches up to her earring, which is in the shape of a dagger, and it just disappears from her ear and then starts forming this dagger of gold in her hand. As she hands the hilt to Kallisto, you can try this.
Yeah, this might be better. And I'll try and use that dagger.
Give me a spell attack with advantage.
I think we lost Ed again.
No!
Yeah.
Refresh your camera, Ed. This is me, correct?
I believe so.
I will.
I can't do any spell attacks.
I mean, you guys can both. I mean, you're creating the weapon and then Kallisto's using it, or you guys can both have a hand on it. I mean, it's Valentine's Day.
Sure,
Romance is in the air.
We both have a hand on it.
It's like cutting your wedding cake again. Silky
I think
smooth.
it wasn't writhing this much, but okay.
What's your spell
Okay,
casting?
before we continue, I'm sorry, this has to go off topic. What would y'all's wedding cake be? What would I'm sorry, I need to know this for Farouk for future references.
Oh, angel food cake. Like with fresh strawberries, and why is that face you chose?
Because my brother's birthday cake and wedding cake is chocolate chip angel food.
Whoa, I've never heard chocolate chips in them. Yeah, that would be her like layer.
Yeah,
The
I
layer.
think I don't know. I feel like the way dwarves do like weddings is just a lot of food in general. I don't think they put much stake in the cake specifically. I think like every single dish is as important as the wedding cake. So I think like Kallisto's addition to this or the Amber Heart addition to this would just be just incredible food for everything else. So like incredible, like just rices, you've got pastries, you've got like just like a huge banquet that surrounds the cake.
My wife gets the cake. She gets her cake.
Yeah.
Why choose when you can have cheesecake, lava cake? There's a red velvet with cream cheese ice cream. Okay, this all checks out.
I want to make it known that is the correct choice, okay? There were so many different decisions made at our wedding, but the one thing Elle would joke and then actually really request was, I want to dance with my friends and I want to have cake. That's it.
Amen. Drak, what is your spell attack?
I don't cast spells. I don't have a spell attack.
It's because you cast magic weapon, right? That's what you cast?
Yeah. Well, I don't remember I don't know what it's called over here, actually.
It would be magic weapon in this, I think, in D&D as well.
Sure, I don't have anything in my.
Do you have a spell attack in your thing?
It's okay.
Yeah, I have spell attack.
Yeah, just I believe I gave everybody a button, but that was on the previous character sheet. I don't know where it is now. If you go to your spells, it'll tell you what your spell attack is, and just manually roll it 20 plus whatever.
Yeah. Also, I'll take this moment to drop a Inspire Courage.
What does that do?
So that's it's basically Bardic Inspiration. You get the 1d8 on top of whatever you roll. Because this feels like it's relatively important. So yeah, whatever you do.
Oh
my god.
No.
Of course. Oh wait, was this supposed to be an advantage, you said?
Because I'm helping.
Yeah, this is an advantage.
No. Stop.
No, it was. It was
No.
genuinely.
No.
It absolutely was.
No, you're not. You're. Stop. This is only on the magic of the weapon. As you guys both try to sear this open, Lolly's magic isn't strong enough to get through this sack. You do not stab anyone. It is not on the cutting action of getting inside the bag. Luckily, the spell attack is just the strength of the magic on this weapon. This containment is now becoming very, very real to you, that it is woven with at least some level of arcane.
Can I
And this is
try to determine that?
you
or
know
what
it.
magic
You
that
know
is?
it. You know it now clearer than anything that this is a portable prison. And it probably took everything to get that one tusk through on the far side. They are still holding in place. They felt nothing.
I'm gonna go over to the ridge and yell down at Kelthud, and I think also the trolls, just in case, and just say, Kelthud, and our friends over there too, do you have any of have you collected any obsidian by any chance? The rock that kind of formed over there, and I'll gesture to the location that we saw the obsidian.
Yeah, we got plenty down here. You need some up there?
We might. I just want to test something out.
All right, go ahead and duck. Kelthud is
So do
totally
we all do saves?
totally good, because remember his flail extends up to 60 feet, so he's going to wedge a giant chunk in between the spikes on his flail, and here it goes. Extend that thing out. It's just gonna make it up to the edge. Oh.
Yeah, I'll quickly grab the shard of obsidian from it before it
He's
retracts.
always so resourceful.
Hey, it's probably going to be able to be faster this way than him trying to climb up here.
Also, I didn't get a chance to, but she would have told y'all that this was a portable prison.
Yeah. And I think with this shard of this obsidian, I'm going to go to first Kaiva and say, can you... It seems like there's multiple people, creatures in there. Can you tell the one with the tusk that an object's going to be close to its face, just not to worry?
Yes, Kallisto, yes. Hello, friend. Yes. We think we have way to free you. Yes, but do not panic. Yes. There will be knife near your face. Yes.
All at once, Kaivar, just the loudest group noise you've heard inside your head in a long while.
Oh.
And only Kaivar hears that?
Yeah, that's in his head. He's been communicating the entire time. Just absolutely echoes through your head. Bag lays still.
With this shard... Oh, yeah, go ahead.
I don't know if this is the right. I don't know if this is the right skill to roll on this particular one, but Arcana check. Do I know a little more? Hearing what I think sounds like a trumpet. Am I thinking about this correctly? Or not a trumpet, a trunk, like an elephant almost. I'm thinking polyphony.
Elephant
Yes.
trumpet.
It definitely sounds like a Loxodon's trunk.
I am going to approach the bag again with this shard of obsidian. And I think upon noticing, and I think especially with Loluphia confirming that this is a magical prison, and it clearly took everything to get through it, just the tusk, I want to basically, for lack of a better term, attack the point that they've already attacked. So I want to wedge the shard into the hole it's already made of its tusk and just try and widen it and cut from there.
All right. Go ahead and make an attack roll with advantage.
I will also throw the another Inspire Courage to you. So add a 1d8 to whatever you get.
Thank you. Yeah.
There you go.
I'll just roll. Oh, nice, +6. Should I just roll like my clan pistol attack then, or?
Yeah, that'll be fine.
Okay, with advantage.
Oh, get you some.
Oh, we love it. We
Kallisto
love
is
it.
on fire.
Balance.
I don't know what's happening.
So is Lolly on the other end.
20s and ones.
So yeah, he'll very carefully. I think you've all seen this, just in general. But I think this might be the first time you've seen it directed to someone who hasn't been family. I think for the most of our interaction, you've seen Kallisto, of course, be careful and cautious, but nearly every single time has been his wife in danger, or his son in danger, or even you all in danger. But now you're seeing him interact with someone, for all he knows, is just a average person, an average civilian, and just someone who shouldn't be here. And you can see with deftness and like almost surgical carefulness them wedge this shard of obsidian between the hole and the tusk that made it, and slowly start to cut down it, widening it further.
When you cut, there is this, what can only be described like a fuse being burnt as you pull back whatever kind of hexcraft that this is. It sizzles and it peels back almost a bit necrotically, and you can see the witch thread that is woven through whatever unholy ceremony that it took to create this thing. Peels back as you slice it all the way down. And from that stuck tusk, you see a massive white woolly mammoth loxodon slowly pull itself up with this massive great halberd in tow and its majestic tusks and hide armor as it gives a big shake. Thank you. Thank you.
No problem.
As it realizes it can speak common in front of all of you, relieved that it is not ice giants that are in front of it. Thank the frozen one. Please give me just a second to help my people.
Oh, take your time.
As he pulls 3 other of these white woolly mammoth loxodons up and out from their proverbial prison, as they eventually shake, take a deep breath of air, and there is a lot of truncating. My name is Boverin. Who do I have the pleasure of freeing us from our capture?
I am Kallisto. I'm a warden from Stormforge. And I'll turn to Loluphia.
I'm Loluphia, also a warden of Stormforge. Are any of you hurt?
We are fine. Thank you.
Of course.
More shook than injured. As you can see, there's some serious cuts that are on 2 of the Loxodon, but they are already going into triage mode immediately. It seems like they can handle it themselves, but they appear to be a prideful people.
Kallisto will offer anyway and just say, well, I'm going to be hopping down the ridge to help tend to some of the trolls that helped us as well. If you need any, let us know. We have healers.
Go ahead and roll a persuasion check, both you and Lolly.
Can I guidance on Loluphia's roll?
I have to refresh. It won't let me click details.
I don't see her roll.
I
She
haven't.
hasn't rolled yet.
Yeah, it won't let me click details, so I have to refresh it.
But yeah, you can roll a guidance to be applied to both of theirs.
Oh, okay. 2d4s coming up.
Just one.
Oh, okay. Do you want me?
Because it's acting like advantage. So no, we'll use the we're gonna use the 4.
The first one.
All right, cool.
Okay,
Hell
you
yeah.
said persuasion.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, 25, 24. You see a female locks it on one of the four in this hunting party. Step up and put a hand on Boverin's shoulder. Now is not the time to be prideful. Yes, we will gladly accept your help.
Perfect. Just down here, we just freed some of the trolls as well. They took quite
Do
some
you feel
beating.
well enough to climb?
My name
I
is
can stay up here and help.
Anasova. Thank you.
All right. We will take care of you all. And if you would like to delve in any information, you're more than welcome to, but you also do not have to. We're just happy to help.
It would be of utmost importance to all cultural standards if we could share a meal together.
It's a good thing we have one of the best cooks with us.
We were taken fresh off the hunt, so supplies will not be a problem.
Who can buy these giants?
The hunters became the hunted. And you can see the massive amount of game that they have tethered. Some of the biggest salmon that you have ever seen before in your life, all strung up and held across. As you now can see huge Arctic fishing poles that are all gathered, bundled in a sack over to the side.
Well, feel free to follow us. They would find an easier route down. Lolly's not just gonna leave. But I do feel that she would be, depending on the weather right now, just be using little gusts of wind to help clear anything like, sorry?
Let's go ahead and make a weather check.
Give us a good one. Why? We can't see.
It's the same as it was.
Okay.
It was about a 9 earlier. Yeah. It's improved slightly, but more or less the same. Please allow us to show you an easier way down the ridge.
Please do.
As with...
That's the trolls?
No, you were talking to Boverin.
Yeah, I wasn't sure who was talking.
You were nowhere near the trolls. Promise. You're still up on the ledge.
I figured. Just clarifying.
The Thundertusk tribe are going to show you a pathway unseen. With the alliance with the Thundertusk tribe that you currently have, you have advantage on all survival checks and their knowledge of the pathways and lay of the land. You also have freedom of movement while with them. You are not impeded by the heavy snow or ice, as they know the paths to travel.
Whoa.
Hell yeah.
Yes, please. Go right ahead.
As you all begin your march with Anasova and Boverin, they come to a stop when they get down at the base of the ridge. And just what kind of deal have you made with these trolls?
Nothing more than freeing them from their quote-unquote masters, which is what I did, but I also intend at least helping them patch up. They fought well.
These trolls were under the capture of the ice giants.
Correct.
Indeed. Not all trolls are inherently evil at heart. We do trade with some of the freed ones, but there are very few left remaining.
Where do you trade with these other free ones? Maybe we can lead these ones to them as well. Find them a home.
We can make such arrangements. Indeed.
Thank you.
Closer to the sea. When
How close are we
food
to the
is
sea?
bountiful, there is less of a reason for conflict.
So when were you taken upon the road, and how is it that ice giants should find themselves in the possession of a bag of extra-dimensional properties?
You speak in wild tongues.
I have been told that.
Our capture was almost a day ago, I believe. Hard to track time inside such a contraption. I do not know how they make such cursed bags to keep us out. We are not sure it is the first time any of the ice giants have been brazen to try to capture us. We were able to kill one of them before they took us.
Do we know where or how portal prisons are made? Like, is this something used within Stormforge, or is it just something we know exists?
It's some sort of hexed magic that's there. I mean, somebody wouldn't use a woven thread back in Stormforge. They would obviously enchant the ingots that are made with it. So it's kind of a huntsman backwoods way of getting the job done. But it's definitely a primitive, primal magic, very witch-like.
It's kind of cool. Okay. Thank you.
I will approach the trolls to speak to them. I think even probably pulling out some like a medicine kit just for something to patch up some of the wounds. I probably go to the most hurt one, the one that was probably a bit closer to death's door than the others. And
by the time that you come back, the scar has healed.
Oh yeah.
But you do notice that the scar is not as big as what it was before because of the healing magic that was used. Restored that troll properly, where it is covered in scars from its own regeneration. That first one is the first time it's actually restored on his body. To it almost stands out. It's as the patch that is the nicest maintained part of their body now. Hashtag moisturized. Thriving.
Dungeons
my
and
own lane.
dermatology.
Cleared his skin, watered his crops. All
Lolly would like to approach Kilthud. And by approach, I mean Kilthud! She says as they get closer. We need a very large meal. For a very large group.
I'm on it! As he is going to begin waddling over to the Loxodon with a very big smile on his face. Kelthud begins speaking their language.
Aw, yay!
Lots of consonants. As they begin clamoring, as there's a big chuckle. As they see this small, rotund dwarf speaking their language as boastfully as possible.
Lolly's gonna lean into just the group that is not right there. I have a feeling he's probably talking about us.
And like all men, he's actually talking about the fish.
Psychically, you will hear a response.
Loluphia.
Yes.
Your surname Salmon? Yes? No?
Why do you ask that?
They are talking about someone called Salmon. Yes?
Well, then it's not about me. Just so you know, Kaivar, my surname is the same as Kallisto's. It's Amberheart.
Do you know Salmon?
I do not know salmon. That's a fish, actually. Remember the book that Ziva showed you?
It's
It's not a cat,
It's not a cat, no.
but cats like it.
Yeah, he remembers the book. It's just about. Yeah.
She describes it.
Switching back out from psychic speech to normal.
Oh, yes. No, feet, but, flip, no, fin.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's a fin. It's kind
Yes,
of like a
yes.
tail. It's kind of a one body, and then, yeah. It doesn't have 6 arms, unfortunately. Actually, that would be horrifying if salmon had 6 arms.
You also see a massive stringer of knucklehead trout. One of the more infamous fish to be found.
Bunch of knuckleheads.
Oh my god, are these the No, they're not quippers. They're not quippers. They're not the ones.
No, these are not quippers. No.
Okay, cool. I was gonna say, as long as these aren't the jerks.
We have had a player be knocked out by one of these fish, though.
I've played characters. I played a character who was a fisherman, and knucklehead trout were rough to catch. But Kallisto approached the troll that was hurt the most, but now they see has healed themselves with the help of some of the healing from earlier, and they'll approach them. I think if the other trolls are around as well, would address them as well, because it's definitely a thing he wants to speak to all of them about, and just ask, "Are you all okay?"
We are fine. We thank you. We have
I saw
never
people
had
in trouble.
such an opportunity, nor trust in humanoids.
I will be honest, with the things we've encountered the past few days, I don't blame you for not really trusting humanoids. I saw you were in trouble, needed help. and we did just that. I did want to ask, though, we just freed some Loxodons, seemingly also captive by the giants, and they know an area where there are other 3 trolls. Do you want to go there?
If they will guide us, we will go.
They said they would, but I just want to make sure that's the thing you wanted in the first place.
To be honest, would not know where to go. Has been too long to remember where home.
Then I hope wherever they lead you, it'll be a good place to start a new one. It's always possible.
Thank you.
I never asked, what should I call all of you? I don't think I got names in the heat of the moment.
Too young to remember name.
What do you want to be called?
And troll is going to pause. And think for just a second as the thoughts of what bits of language it's heard in the last half hour with inside the battle and the collection. Rotunda.
That is a beautiful name. It's a pleasure to
Call
meet you,
me
Rotunda.
Rotunda.
And the two of you, and I'll turn to the other trolls.
Yeah, what else we got, RoBear?
Oh God, this is good. They're all good. They're all getting high rolls on here. Me?
Yes.
The one on the far right. Emo. Emo.
Myshkin.
Immolation?
Emo.
I like
So
that.
real for that one.
Emo.
Pleasure to meet you, Emo.
IMO.
I personally think that's a pretty cute name. I think that's a cute name.
Our last troll. Come on.
Oh boy.
Give yourself
Emo, Rotunda.
Rotunda, Emo, and oh my!
Oh yes.
My name's Kyle.
Who's gonna come out with?
Kyle A. Tartleson, actually. Second of his kind. My dad's name was Eric.
Copernicus.
Theosaurus vocabularis the fifth.
Theosaurus.
Oh. with a 19. I help kill giant. Great warrior. Yes.
Great warrior. Yes.
I am great warrior. I will be William the Great warrior. Great warrior.
Do you mind if I call you William for short?
Okay.
It's a pleasure to meet you, William. Well, we've got a big feast in preparation. We've got one of the best chefs in Stormforge, so I think you're going to really enjoy yourselves. And then our Lockstone friends over there will lead you to what could be your new home, if you want it to be.
Rotunda. Thank you. Let us know how we can be of more service.
Well, I think the first thing to do is not that. You've been in service for, I can only see him a long time, so just do what you want. As long as it doesn't hurt people, of course, but you're free.
We will tend to the ones we've lost with no name. As they're going to gather some bits remaining of the firewood that was used for essentially turning that cave into a smokehouse, and they're going to make a burial for not only the trolls that are in the back of the cave that aren't with them anymore, but anything else that is hung inside.
Kallisto will just busy himself helping with dinner preparations.
We haven't heard from him in a while, though. What's Myshkin doing?
Myshkin has just been observing, and as they stand outside in the snow, after an incalculably long time underground, Myshkin is enjoying the fresh air, though I would say, Loluphia, if you are looking directly at Myshkin, you would probably see that every so often his eyes are just flicking between Kallisto and the Dark Heart pistol by their side. Just observing.
I'm gonna roll to see if I see that specifically, not you just looking.
Yes, they're
She
back.
doesn't know.
The rolls are back.
Like, that's okay. This one doesn't matter as much. So I can just go be nosy and ask him. To which she does. You hear her. Not light crunching because she's not touching the snow, but kind of a dragging of her cloak behind her in the snow. But it's very soft. She approaches you. What are you looking at? I get he's handsome, but like...
Weapon that your husband carries.
Which one?
The newer one.
Why does it interest you?
It is not natural.
Myshkin, that is an odd phrase coming from you, who does magic that is not natural.
Which is why you should take me seriously.
I do. The gun has spoken and I've heard it. But I don't try to harp on it. Because I worry for Kallisto.
As do I. And he turns to face you, and there's much that we have gathered on this journey. And while it would be wise to investigate it further once we return to Stormforge, I would also advise caution, especially in taking these objects back to your family. I would not want to put them in harm's way.
I am a warden, Myshkin. Caution and protection are my motto.
And the both of you demonstrate that daily.
We have to trust Kallisto's decision.
And I do. And I do not for a moment doubt the expertise of either of his parents' prestigious skills, but nevertheless. And you see his wrist just gently brush up against the blade that was given by the avian acquaintance they met along the road. There are a lot of unanswered questions, not just from our newest Voshborgian recruit.
Why don't you speak to him? Where is Thane?
Thane's just off to the side, meditating, floating as he usually does, taking in the scene.
He's harmless. For now.
And yet,
if you have questions, you can get answers.
I think before we have that conversation, I should like to rest. Just in case. Best to be at full power.
Well, then you better eat a lot of Kilthut's food. You know, I've caught you just picking at it. Almost every single meal. His food is delicious.
I have a light stomach.
Well, it's salmon. Do you like fish?
Fish.
Ah, there's a glint in your eye that I've never seen before.
No, not at all. No, nothing.
I know that one now. I'm going to make sure that I always tell Hiltha to have fish on the menu. We'll take care of you. And you will eat.
You can be intensely sadistic sometimes. You know that.
Why are you complimenting me?
I guess I'm learning to trust you.
Lovely. She turns. Well, come on. It smells like it's almost ready.
Calling me like a dog.
Here, Myshkin.
Despite himself, Myshkin's tail wags a little bit, and he's like, "Oh no."
Oh, he likes that. Oh, well.
Really quickly before anything gets stuck in with food, Kaivar is going to wander over and unsling the book from the back of his carapace, where it usually sits. And he is going to wander over to one of the corpses of the dead fire giants? Frost giants, rather. Back in Meteorian Core.
No, wait. No, that was the Forge Master.
Yeah. Oh, God. Yeah, no.
That was my 4 nat 20s.
That was your 4 nat 20s. Gaining the sort of psychic resonance from the previous battle and knowing that these were some pretty brutal foes, Kaivar is going to note these down in the book. I don't know if that makes anything or has any difference, or if there's any rolls needed on that, but yeah, I'm going to be noting them down and making their own page. Ooh, hello.
No check required there.
Cool. Right.
Are you using any form of ceremony?
I am not using any form of ceremony yet.
Gotcha.
When I get to the very end, when I get to the very end of having inscribed one of these frost giants in the book, something which comes with its own flourishes of the sort of runic language of giants on the surrounding parts of the page, I will very briefly extend a sort of psychic tether of conversation in the direction of Farouk.
Farouk, before the bodies are lost to the snow, if there are questions, Kaivar can answer, yes?
As Kaivar is implying that he can go ahead and cast Speak Dead, or Speak with Dead on one of these. Because I do have a level 3 spell slot remaining.
I doubt that they would speak with us anyway, Kaivar. It takes a willing participant.
Yes. Good. Yes.
With all that settled and content in the idea that no knowledge is going to be exchanged no matter what, Kaivar's just going to go ahead and close the book.
There is a chance. It's in the nat 20 variety, but it can certainly be attempted.
You know, I have a distinct memory of the last time we had Speak Dead with a group of giants, and it ended very badly on a dice roll. So I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to push my luck on this one. Because I don't know if we have a 4 nat 20 biddy in our party right now.
I think you should
I'm
give it a
right
try
here.
personally, but you know.
All you have to do is ask.
Look, listen, we had some silly nonsense going on in the party, and we may have 4 Lockstone friends and 3 new troll friends, but like, I'm not taking that risk. No. I've seen the things that happen on RoBear Nat ones. I'm not rolling this dice. This
What
will
do you
get very
mean?
bad very quickly.
Never.
Ugh. I will.
So you're gonna try it, right?
Oh, I will absolutely not choose to try and. Oh God, flip a coin. Oh, I'm tempted now.
Do it. Do it.
But I want to let you know the TPK is on you.
That's fine. Hey, it's because I
explodes,
lived
takes
with
all of
1
us out.
HP that we didn't TPK. I got you.
Call it heads or tails.
Tails. Tails means you do it.
That's tails, isn't it? Yeah.
What's that? A spell attack roll with Speak with Dead?
This will be a persuasion.
Okay. Well, I'll go ahead and.
And this will be a persuasion that is going to be mixed. Part of it is going to be you're going to roll 1 persuasion and you're going to roll 1 spell attack.
Okay. All right.
And we're going to do an average.
Oh, 1 persuasion. Okay. All right. Gotcha. All right. 2 rolls. Here we go. Here's
What could go
persuasion.
wrong?
Nothing.
See,
It rolled off the
Nothing.
one drag. Don't do this.
I'm just. If I say it's fine.
Tempting fate out here.
But we have played for so many years through painful campaigns, and you still don't trust me?
I don't trust.
Listen,
the
don't listen to
dice.
Sam. I rolled 3 nat 20s today. Okay, you can trust me.
Oh, almost.
Almost.
Oh God, do I use a lucky here?
Oh yeah,
I say do it
for
yeah.
sure.
Oh God, what's our stock looking like?
It's looking like use
We
it.
have one. We have one lucky left. Let me see if we actually been given.
And then we
any.
have, inspo.
You know what? Sod that. D8 inspo coming up.
That's a good point. Yeah.
Because
That's
no,
gonna be it.
it's not a it's not a one. I've just knocked it off the thing. So
Wow, look, he's never caused a death before.
The pain. Oh well, there's the one.
Well, now you should lucky.
So yeah.
Oh, we froze. 1 second while we connect, everyone.
The last hour and a half.
Oh,
Even on stream, everybody is like a slideshow except for RoBear. So I don't know if it's his computer or.
Yeah, we had a little internet
There we
blip. 1 second. I'm going to restart Discord.
ability. You need to roll percentile dice.
Oh.
Will ask you for numbers between whatever and whatever, consecutive numbers most of the time, and yeah, you roll to see if you can save the day, and
You pray.
Interesting.
you pray.
Okay.
All right.
4 has been very lucky for us several times, actually.
Are you lucking the spell attack roll?
No, I am not. I'm absolutely not. The average you got there is 22.5 as a result.
It's not a bad average.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah, that's my final answer.
Why are you gonna ask that?
You reach out in the veil of death. What do you ask?
You who have lived here so long, have you seen strange forces of machine before?
To really clarify down on that, Kaivar is more specifically inquiring about whether the Frost Giants knew anything about the forces that came to this location, who were seemingly, how do I best put it? What we faced earlier in the caves. I don't know if it's right to call them Voshborg explicitly, because it's this kind of splinter faction that's sort of bound up in the AI gods.
I think you asked correctly. The machinations would be something that would be more surface value. Ed, Sam, Drak, I need you to take your headset off. I'll give you a thumbs
that's
up.
Good. I need to do a quick bio break for me. So I'm gonna walk away from my pieces.
Perfect. Life, I need you to go ahead and set yours to a private roll.
What's this for? Just as a test, I'm going to roll a d6 here. Can that be seen by you?
Oh yeah, I can see it.
Can everyone else see it?
No, they see a question mark.
Cool, awesome. All right.
I need you to make a will save.
Oh.
Oh, this is gonna be real good. This is gonna be really good.
I see Sam freaking out on the other screen. Oh, Lord.
Before you even get an answer, you see a deathly smile roll up over this giant's mouth.
Please. Keep the questions coming.
And you can see it start to rearrange its bones.
What the fuck? Oh no.
All right. You guys got your headsets back? Oh, my camera's froze. I'm froze.
Oh yeah, you are indeed frozen.
Okay, hold on. I can't give them a thumbs up. Hold on, I gotta refresh. I was like, I'm thumbs upping.
I'll give them the thumbs up. I'll let them know. Thumbs up from RoBear. The only question. Am I allowed to unprivate that role?
Yes. Yeah, I'm trying to.
Lo and behold, you were all freaked out.
Oh, wisdom? Yeah, we saw the 20.
Okay, I was trying to give a thumbs up and I froze. Thanks, Ira. Okay, so this is how this has all gone down because he's rolled a nat 20. So you're gonna get everything about it. Kaivar, as you've been communing with the dead begin to respond. As you travel into their mind, you realize you are no longer communing in the plane of the dead, but amongst the giants themselves.
He will not let us fail. He will not let us falter. The cold cannot take us, nor can mere mortals. We are forever. We are Legion.
You can all see their bones begin to crack and piece together. However, you have rolled a nat 20. You have sensed and seen the turn begin to happen. You have a chance to act.
When you say, God, they're starting to, just so I know absolutely what's going on, do I have any indication of what they're turning into, or are their bodies
yes, they are
about to morph?
They are very much undead and about to rise.
Okay, let me just check one thing before I do anything, because I'm just going to go ahead and make sure. Okay, all right.
So just to go over this, you can basically use your action to let other people know to try something.
Mm-hmm.
You can use your own spells to try something. Those are all at your disposal.
Yeah, looking through my stuff, I think the best thing I can do is just let everybody else know. Considering that I don't know if this would also allow me to factor into the alert feat. But would you allow me to both alert people and then also cast Bless at the same time as a beginning of all this? On everybody who is about to fall into this combat.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Friends, brave, great warriors. They are coming back. Yes.
And Kaivar is going to sever that mental link to the now newly rising dead giants, ending Speak with Dead, and as he retreats back, 2 arms thrown up again, and just sort of pushes out this psychic pulse around everyone. It envelops the whole party. Oh my gosh, that's a cool image. Everybody is blessed, and God, I hope that counts for the trolls and the Loxodon, because that's scary. Oh, that's very scary.
Okay. He has made the entire party psychically aware of what is happening. In this case, what I'm going to do is put the main party members in initiative. And then I will put... Actually, no. What I'll do is I'm going to roll for 3 of these frozen undead frost giants.
Oh, it's about to go down.
It's
Yeah, they are.
fine.
Now, with that nat 20, you're going to have noticed that the one that was in the storm sphere is burnt and charred between it and the wall of fire. It is not reanimating.
Then I will hop in real quick. The one that Ed immolated became ash. That's one of the criteria of it as
Yes,
well.
yes. So there's only 2 then. There'll only be 2 rolls then.
Okay, cool, perfect.
All right.
Thank you, Drak.
I was gonna make the same comment. Whew.
All right.
That's literally exactly what immolation is for, to prevent it rising from the dead.
All right. I want everybody to roll their initiative.
Okay.
This isn't going to be combat. This is going to be for actions.
Okay. Okay.
Classic
Should I-
lolly.
Should I use advantage, you think, for this?
You can only use your relentless.
Oh, relentless for this. Okay.
Yep.
We have just as much. Should I use relent? I haven't rolled yet. I'm just trying to figure out if I want to.
Let's just go ahead and say, for those who haven't rolled, but everybody go ahead. There's no reason for you guys not to roll a relentless.
Okay. So I just roll with advantage then.
All right. I'm going to roll Farouk's. A 10 on the first, 15.2, and I'm going to re-roll. And I will take the 15.2.
Should I reroll?
Yeah, there's no reason to. Go ahead.
Rerolled.
Burn the cards.
I can't reroll.
Yep, I got to release you.
Okay,
you're
so
at a
only-
10.18 right now.
There's only 2 relentless, and if
I'll take the 10.
Farouk use one. Okay, we have no relentless left.
I'm gonna just stick where I'm at. I'm very happy with my roll. Oof,
All right.
23 in initiative in D&D. That's good.
This
Yeah,
is
I'm also very happy.
all right. This will be the first of 2. All right. The good news is we're dealing with the initiative of the dead. So it's a little bit slower than usual, but we don't want to see a natural 20.
Below me?
Here's the reroll.
No,
No!
way.
You said it and it just
way.
happened. You said it and it happened, you know? This is what happened. You know, can I use that relentless?
can't hear
Can I
you,
try
Edward,
for that
what
reroll? He's not talking. He's like, oh god, I did this to myself.
The only thing we don't want is this, like, really this time.
That's it. That's the only thing.
Jesus.
Jesus, Lathander in Christ. Yet again.
Yes, because Kaivar, please roll your relentless.
All right. It's
Here it goes. You're at 23.14.
oh.
Oh,
Oh no! God! Oh man! Oh, I'm tempted to burn a luck, but I don't know if we can burn a luck on it when relentless is already the thing.
you all see one of the ice trolls go flying out of the cave. And your feet begin to tremble underneath you. As you see hands
Oh.
busting up from underneath the frozen tundra below you.
Is there more?
There are 5 undead frost giants attempting to raise up from under the ice. There are 4 that begin lumbering out from the caves.
I don't feel this trembling. I'm levitating.
Oh, wow.
I'm enjoying a bowl of soup.
Sam, you remember what I said about the whole, like, oh, I remember last time we spoke with Dad?
Yeah.
You know, I'm at a point where nothing matters for my rolls, so it's gonna be bad regardless.
I'm starting to sense a pattern here. I'm never doing this ever again.
It had nothing to do with your rolls. Remember, I asked you, are you performing ceremony? You were ceremony away.
Oh man.
So
You have
in control of our TPK.
Currently risen undead giants. Speaking of someone that has given this power, all of a sudden, whatever hex magic that was placed on that prison inside the sack making much more sense. How do you react, Myshkin? Actually, I forgot. It's Kaivar. I'm sorry. Kaivar.
Okay. Do I still have some of the bits of obsidian that we'd picked up way back when? The ones that was roughly scimitar or rapier sized? Okay. This is a bit of a stretch. I'm gonna take one of those, and I am going to, because I can't retreat in decent time for this, I'm gonna see if I can stake this thing to the ice with some of that obsidian.
All right. You have the telekinesis to do so. Just go ahead and roll a spell attack.
Okay.
With advantage because they are prone.
Oh, cool. I think that's correct. All right, there we go.
30. You were going to pin down the one that is in front of you. The smile on its face continues as it wreathes laying there.
You cannot stop us.
But it is pinned there. Myshkin.
So, would our break just now technically have counted as a short rest?
Oh my god, that's actually, yeah, same question. Good god.
Let's roll for it.
Why?
Okay.
Individually, or is Ed rolling for all of us right now?
Ed's gonna roll for all of us.
Oh, good. So we can, point our anger in one direction.
Come. So what am I
Please
rolling?
make Sam roll for it, to be honest. I think
Yeah,
Sam...
you want me? It's instant no. Sorry, we're all dead. 0 slots, 0 health.
In fact, you all have 7 levels of exhaustion.
Actually, you're also undead. Surprise.
Yeah, what am I rolling?
Points of exhaustion.
Not merely death, but mega death.
I think it's... I'm feeling generous on this. You didn't quite get to the meal, but there was a little bit of time between not climbing and doing everything else. Let's do 60-40 percentile die. I'm going to give you a short rest on 1 to 60.
Lucky?
Why? We're out of them, I think. Or do we
I
have
don't
one?
think
God, I
so.
don't
We
know.
have Lucky still. Well, relentless.
Oh, we got more.
We got
We have
2
two.
lucky.
We have 2 luckies. We have 2 luckies.
So I'll just roll again.
Yeah.
I'll mark off a lucky.
Yeah, in God's name.
I think this is the highest I've ever rolled. Cool. Well, that means
Jesus,
I
let's
can't...
end Christ.
Okay, so I can't do the one thing that a short rest would have given me, which is my arcane recovery. So I don't have a 5th level spell, which means I can't do the thing that would have been really useful. How many of
Arcane
them are...
recovery.
I can only do it during a short rest? Or after a short rest? Let me check the exact
Wait, have you used Arcane Recovery already?
So it says once per day when you finish a short rest. So if we haven't had a short rest, I can't do it.
I mean, technically you had one before this, because this has been a long day. It's still the same day. And if you haven't used it.
Short rest.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and honor the 2 rolls.
Okay. So in that case, how closely bunched together are all of them? And I guess specifically what I am asking, are they all within a 20-foot radius?
For the sake of brevity, I'm going to say that the 2 undead on the outside have been drugged together. And there is obviously the 4 that are coming out of the mouth of that cave. However, there are 2 of our troll friends still in there. One has been thrown out. We'll say that Emo has been the one that has been thrown out. Great William and Rotunda are still there. And there are 5 sets of fists trying to break through the ice below us, scattered about.
Okay. So okay, cool. In that case, I think this will work. So I'm just going to do sorry, I had a plan and now it's gone. So
sounds like D&D.
Yeah.
If you would like Kallisto to go before your turn, you may do so.
So sorry. So we're still in the cave with the 2 trolls.
Nope, we are outside the cave.
We're all outside, but there are 2 trolls inside the cave with undead creatures.
Yes.
That are coming out of. Right,
there are 4 undead frost giants inside the cave, making their way out.
In which case, I'm going to cast my final 4th level spell as just reaching into his pack. Myshkin is just going to bring just clouds of ash out in one of his mage hands and throwing it in a straight line is just going to cast Wall of Fire and is going to use Sculpt spells, which is I can choose any number of creatures that is 1 plus the level of the spell, so that would be 5 for the spell to avoid those. So as fire shoots out in a direct line that is 60 feet long, I am just aiming to catch as many of these undead creatures as possible. As the fire shoots out, it is going to move around both Rotunda and William the Great Warrior and avoiding Emo as well, as it just shoots out this green flame flying, and anything in its path needs to make a dexterity saving throw. So
okay,
we're going
to hold off on all the math. It's just thematic right now. So your green wall of flame is going to go up over the cave. In it, Sculpt spell, just like Careful spell. All of ours, we do a auto critical success, so they do not take any damage. They don't take half damage. They take none.
Cool.
The trolls are going to run through that flame as you see them jump over and across, fleeing. The moment that they see fire, they are out in one direction anyway. We have a green wall of flame up over the cavern. Kallisto.
Okay. So I'm seeing a total of 5 in total, or like 9 giants, 4 inside a cave and 5 coming out of the ground.
caves are currently taken care of. Now you have 2 on the ground near Kaivar and 5 bursting up out of the ground. So a total of 7 other targets right now.
Okay. Cliff's gonna reach one to one side and pull out one of the clan pistols, and reach out to the other. And you see them just for a split second. I don't think even really to anyone else wouldn't even be considered a hesitation. I think the only person it might seem like a hesitation to is Loluphia, because she knows how quick and decisive he is when it comes to pulling and drawing his pistols. But for a moment, it seems like he's going to go for Dark Heart, but decides against it and grabs his other clan pistol and is just going to fire down at one of the giants on the ground by Kaiva. And I guess there's just for flavor, but or sharpshooter as well for extra damage as they fire down at this giant.
You have your action, so you're going to aim and take on 2 giants with your action, with your clan pistols.
Just one. I'm going to focus down on one. I know one gun won't be enough to take out one, so I'm just going to focus on one of them and then move to the next afterwards.
Okay, so you're going to focus specifically on one, firing your fire ammunition on that fire giant.
Yeah.
Okay. Farouk. I will cast Scorching Ray at the 4th level. That gives me 4 shots, I believe.
You would get 5.
Yeah, I get 5.
4. Yeah. At 2nd level, you get 3.
All right. I am going to go for the hands that are up. And there are 10 of them. I am going to throw flaming hatchets at 5. Since they are not grouped up, they cannot just be fireballed. There are 5 hands still up, plus the second giant that's laying down to the one that is staked. Lolly, it is your turn.
Huh. I think seeing this brief hesitation with Kallisto, and being close in proximity, you're not much but a reach away, she would immediately reach out to cast protection from evil and good on you. She recognizing that these are undead, and at the same time you would hear, if you have to use it, as her hand leaves your body.
There's an ever so slight nod, as I think in that moment having the assurance that Loluphia will be there, I think puts a bit more confidence in them and in their decision to use or not use this weapon.
All right. As the remaining untouched by flame frost giants begin to break up through the ice,